You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
One thing that I learned about this game is that you can't skip the grind. You know what I mean? There's no off season. There's no days off. You can't skip leg day. Can't skip arms. Can't skip chest. No off season, it's no season, we taking off 3D, it steals the great, we cut from a different cloth. Them other podcasts, they clearly be taking shorts. We got it all covered, I'm talking music and sports. Crushing competitors, this not your regular 8 to 10 on Friday night, it's nothing out there sounding better, bruh. So take a seat, we kicking ass and taking names, download the app for Bars and Hoops, we taking over the game.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip-hop and sports live.
Where the world of hip-hop and sports lives, Stills the Great, 3D, Tiff Sosa, DJ JOJ, no off season, every Friday, 8 to 10, tell a friend to tell a friend, we back at it again. My people, it's been a little while. It's been a little while, man, you know what I'm saying? But we back, huh? Oh, shut up. We got technical difficulty over there, Jay? All right, man. Shout out to JOJ, man. This is what we got the pre-check-in for. But anyhow, word up, man. Shout out to everybody checking in live on Facebook. Shout out to everybody listening live on barsandhoopsradio.com. Shout out to everybody checking in on YouTube, man. This is no off season. It is Friday. We got a good show lined up for everybody. A lot to talk about. But before we get into the show, man, gotta have a serious moment, man. I want to give a rest in peace, man, and condolences to one of my close friends, man, childhood friends, man, passed away, man. Fidel. For those of you that know Fidel, Fidel passed away. Yes.
Hold on.
Yes, Sosa, yes.
Wait, my feet. I didn't see nothing.
Man, Fidel passed away about 2 days ago. He was found in Georgia, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. It came left field to everybody, man. So before we, move forward, man, I definitely want to give my brother, man, a rest in peace shout out, man. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him, man. Condolences to the family, man.
Check.
Paul, Black, Julie, rest in peace, Mrs. King, man. The untimely death came out of nowhere. Nobody knew, nobody seen this coming, and he just was with like a few people in the Carolina a couple of weeks ago, and he sent me a picture of his mom's like 2 weeks ago, man. So this just came out of nowhere, man. So definitely want to give my condolences to the family.
Condolences,
and rest in peace to Dominic, Dion's son. Miss Carol, and the family.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace to Dominic.
Rest in peace to Big Daryl too, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. So, before we get into all of that, man, I definitely want to pay my respects to the family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But besides all of that, man, you know how we do it, man. We always give thanks for being here. You know what I'm saying? We made it through another week and we woke up today, man. So, how was y'all weeks, man? We had a little week off last week because we had a party, but how was your week leading into today, man? So we gonna start with you.
My week was good. I was off from Wednesday. So I got, a lot of time to kind of relax and do some things I've been needing to do. So I would say it was a regular week, regular stuff. Got some things accomplished. Happy about that.
No question.
And that's about it.
No question. Word, man. 3D.
What up?
What's happening, kid?
Ain't nothing, man. Week was great, man. Few graduations.
Man.
Shout out to congratulations to all the graduates, class of 24. But yeah, other than that, it's been cool, man. My summer vacation started, so I'm good.
Or shout out to the teachers out there getting a little. I'd be jealous of y'all too, man. Y'all got the whole summer off, man. Come on, man.
Word up, man. The whole summer they get off. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. Shout out to everybody that was out here dealing with these kids throughout the year, man. Mm-hmm. They got a lot of days off now. They get a lot of days off from school nowadays. So
you'd be like, what?
You sound like a hater, man.
They make up shit.
I am, because we was in school a lot more than they were.
They make up shit now.
They're making up all types of now, but they getting Muslim holidays now. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what it is.
That's what it is, Jay. Peace, Almighty.
Peace Almighty.
Talk about it, man. I see you got that net jersey on. Wishing that Kyrie was there.
Yeah. That's I'm still mad over that, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with Dallas, man. They just didn't put it together, man. But my week been pretty much chill, man. Mad parties going on. There's a party going on last week. Cream was in the place on Merrick.
The place.
Wow. What's his name came through, man? Oh my gosh, called a brain fart. But anyway, yeah, just been chilling, man. Enjoying the summer. Got a few things coming up. Going to Arizona.
Just got
next month.
Always moving around.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Living the good life.
Tomorrow, seeing Kevin Hart. I think he's on Westbury Music Fair. He's gonna be there tomorrow.
You going there?
Oh yeah, I'm going there.
Nice.
Kevin Hart. See what's up.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, we just enjoying life, man. That's what it's about right now.
That's a whole fact. Man.
What about you, Steels, man? How was your week?
And the week was good, man. And last week Friday, of course, we wasn't on air. We was all out celebrating, the 5-year anniversary, like a real party. We had a real party. We had some real fun. Grown and sexy event.
It was really dope.
Oh yeah, the party was dope.
It was a nice turnout, and it was really dope.
Yeah, man, definitely a nice turnout. Grown and sexy, dope. Everybody got to have a good time. Everybody was drinking. Everybody was eating, having a good time. I got a lot of compliments on my little mac salad. They ain't know I put it down like that.
And I didn't know I was playing. I was playing mad '90s music, man. It was getting on me. You know what I mean? That's what I'm at. I'm a '90s baby, man. Let's go there. Who had complaints?
They wanted to hear, sexy.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, man, I don't know
what they want to hear, Jay.
I don't know. Fox always
got
a
request. They didn't ask me. I didn't get a request.
They wanted to go to the 80s.
Oh, they wanted to go back further. Huh?
Further than that, but other than that, we had a successful event. Nice little party, man. People want to do something every month, but I don't know. That's a lot of work, man. The monthly parties turning back into a party promoter. I don't know if I could do that full time, but that was cool. Me and 3 went to this M1 event on Sunday. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, man. Dope, man. We got some dope drops, man. We wanted to do a live show at the spot, man, but technical difficulties, man. I'm learning along the way, man, that all this advanced technology ain't the best thing to use. I need to go back to, I need to start taking these DSLRs with me and, you know what I mean? Making sure batteries is charged and doing things at all times. But the event was dope, man. M1 is rebranding themselves after 30 years? 30-year anniversary?
Oh, they already changed the name?
No, they not.
No. Just a relaunch.
Yeah, relaunch. Yeah.
Okay. Rebrand, just like a relaunch, getting back to going back to where they started in the parks, in the communities. They had an open run there, prospective N1 guys that's trying out in the open run. They may get picked to join them on a pop-up tour or something like that.
That's a fact.
It was a dope event, I mean? Good running into some of the players that, we know personally that we ain't seen in a long time. Shout out to my guy QP, ran into him up there.
Shout out to QP.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot of people out there. It was a nice turnout, man, for the community.
Hell yeah. And the most important thing is I made some major connections. Like I got everybody information. That's somebody.
I see the pictures. Rayfield's out there.
Nah, forget that. I ain't talking about them. Forget the drops.
I'm talking about the people behind the scenes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Check cutters.
That can move and shake some things. You know what I'm saying? So that was part of the reasons why I went out there first and foremost. But it was a good look, good experience. You know what I'm saying? I never did one of them events like from that angle as media, and it was cool, man. It turned out dope, man. Shout out to Tisha A a lot. We see you. Other than that, man, the week has been smooth, work. And tomorrow I'm headed to DC, man. They got a Poor People's March happening in DC, man. A lot of people throughout the country is heading to Washington, DC tomorrow, man, to come and rally behind Dr. William Barber. For those that know him, you know who he is. He's like the modern day Martin Luther King. Everybody gonna come to DC, have a good time, rally, be around some good folks for a few hours, and then we're gonna come back to New York. You know what I'm saying?
I got a beef with that name, man.
Dr. William Barber?
No, the Poor People's March.
Poor People's March?
POOR?
Yes.
I don't agree with that.
See, but it caught your attention, right?
It did.
Here we go. It's really for like middle class people, man. People that's making minimum wage. Minimum wage ain't cutting it right now. You know what I'm saying? With inflation.
To be honest, even the people who making good money feel like they not making good money.
$80,000 a year
They're not seeing
You're
it.
you're not seeing it, and it's you just barely getting by. You know what I'm saying? There's no room for error at 80,000. You got to make a cool 6 figures to be not even comfortable. You know what I mean? You could be okay, but 6 figures ain't enough in New York right now. And a lot of people aren't making that much money. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people out here doing 3 and 4 and 5 jobs, hustling on the side, doing a lot of things.
And leaving.
A lot of people are leaving New York, man.
The country.
Yeah, and the country. Said the
No,
country.
for real.
Nah, for real.
Where we going? Where?
A lot of us is going to Thailand.
What?
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of us going to places like
Philippines.
that. Yeah. And they're like, look what I'm getting
Philippines?
for my
Yeah.
money. Yeah.
Especially people that retire, like certain
Even
cats on
young.
my job.
I'm seeing younger people explore as well. And of course, they have time to move around. So it's
Passport
like, if they don't
bros.
like it, they can always find something else. So it's not like that's the end of the world. You know, if things don't go right for them there either. But they're trying it and they're seeing the difference. What is offered in other countries rather than here.
Wow.
I mean, I think the people that
got the heart.
people
Me
that
either. Not
uproot
Thailand.
that uproot like that is the retirees. You know what I mean? Because they getting a pension, so they might have some money in the bank already, and they getting that pension, and then they could go look elsewhere. As far as the younger people, they experimenting. Because
Right,
I
that's what
always
I
tell
said.
people, but they doing it the wrong way. Because a lot of people think you could just up and leave and your life is going to change.
Facts.
That don't necessarily mean nothing at all. You have to have a plan. You have to have connections in place. You have to have somebody that say, if you come to this city or this location, I have employment for you.
Yep.
I have opportunity for
That's
you.
right.
Don't think that you're just going to pack all your shit up and move to down south or anywhere else and your life is automatically going to change.
That's true.
I always say is that anybody walking with 2 feet in New York City, if you can't get your hand on a few dollars, you're just lazy. It's multiple ways to touch some money. Not saying you're going to be rich or you're going to be able to just go from zero to you balling, but if you out here and you don't have nothing, you just lazy. Like you just have no ambition.
That's very
so
true.
if you could be out here and get by and get to it, imagine what you could do somewhere else where the cost of living is not as expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
But you have to prepare for it.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm not brave enough.
You're going to be right back.
I'm not brave enough just to up and leave like that, man. Shout out to Teacher Airlines.
So what about the march? That was it about the march?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. So that's
okay.
what everybody's coming to DC for, just to, you know what I mean, support what's going on. And of course, they trying to raise the minimum wage and get people right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard. It's hard out
Does
here.
it involve
you know what I'm saying?
healthcare? That's why you're a part of it, or
Yeah,
it involves the healthcare
yeah,
system?
Absolutely, because you got to think about it. Most healthcare workers, they ain't really making the bread that they should. Throughout COVID, these people going risking their lives, making less than, you know what I'm saying? They just above minimum wage a little bit, 20-something, $30-something an hour. And they going in with people dying every day. You know what I mean? Nowadays, nobody's coming to try to take those jobs anymore because
they don't even want to be.
They don't even want to be in a hospital anymore. Nobody want to go and see a COVID happen again. Mentally, you seeing people getting put in freezers rapidly, like that changes you. You know what I'm
Maybe
saying?
I'll try a different profession.
For real. And that's what's happening. So a lot of people aren't really turning to those professions anymore. With Amazon and all this stuff out here, people are turning to those professions to make a living and the hustle on the side. And they ain't got no time clock. They go in and out, get their money as they can, and then they go.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on in DC tomorrow, man. So, you know, I'm gonna turn it over to 3, man.
All
so,
right, shout out to you though. Still,
hey, man, you know, I'm outside, man. I'm outside a little bit, baby. Word up, man. For real. So, you know, we always share stuff in group chats throughout the week. And 3 stay trolling me and JOJ with the shit he be posting.
I just be laughing.
I don't even be looking for none of this shit. He be like,
here he come
nigga still gonna be mad. He playing some Kendrick shit. So
you act like you don't see it either.
I don't know. I always ignore that shit and come later.
I'll be
later
laughing.
look.
I'm always the first one to see everything. I'll be like, I don't know what really, you know, when it comes
like
to the sports, I'll be like, okay, I'll heart something if I know what's going on. But when it comes to the Kendrick and stuff, I just be laughing.
That should be wild. But talk
troll,
about it, man. So what is this? These pop-up shows? Because you posted that, I had no idea what the hell you was posting, and then all of a sudden I see Rosenberg the next day talking about, oh, Kendrick, the greatest. This is the greatest performance ever. Like he's breaking the internet and the world and all this stuff. He was glazing Kendrick real hard. So
glazing.
glazing them.
Wow.
Glazing.
I mean, Kendrick had a pop-up show on Juneteenth. It was called
Juneteenth. Yes.
Ken and Friends, where he had different sets. It started at 4 p.m. and ended at, I think, 4 to 9 or something like
Pacific
that.
time. Yeah,
Pacific time.
So it was late here.
Yeah, so I mean, it came. They streamed it live on Amazon. I definitely tuned in. It was, it was a good look. It was a good look. They packed out the Forum, in LA, the LA Forum.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
where the Lakers used to play. It was that's in Inglewood.
Yeah, he's one of the few that can do that.
So you had artists like YG, Rowdy Rich, even Dr. Dre came out.
Yes, I did see Dre came out.
The first half of the show, a lot of up and coming LA artists was on the stage, and then he brought those guys out, and then he closed the show with himself, Schoolboy Q, a lot of the people that's in the TDE camp.
Schoolboy Q, I fuck with Schoolboy Q.
And then he ended it with, They Not Like Us, where he performed the record 5 times in a row,
7.
and you got the same energy every time that he performed it. The crowd knew. The crowd was singing it the second time before he let the crowd sing it. But if you watch the show, he did a lot of other joints out of his catalog. He did maybe 12 records, and that was his fan base in there. He was home. He was in his backyard.
Yeah,
they knew every word. It was and what Rosenberg was saying is that it was a moment in hip hop where it's the truth. I mean, whether we in tune or we not, he did something that a lot of artists can't do. Just say, yo, I'm having a show next week at Madison Square Garden, and it sells out, and it's just people from your city. That a lot of artists can't do that. It's only a few artists that can do that, especially hip hop artists.
That's a fact. Yeah, only Nas. People like Nas is doing things like that.
I mean, we know the people that can do it, if New Yorkers, but it's not a lot.
That's a fact. It's not. It's not a lot of New Yorkers that can pull something off like that, for real. So it was another one the other night?
Huh?
No, it wasn't another one. She just watched the one that aired.
No, I watched. So my mom was watching it. I went in her room, and I was like, she was super hype. She was mad hype, and I was like, she was watching on her phone. I guess she caught a clip on her phone, and then she was like, I'm in concert. I'm watching Kendrick. And she was like, we got to protect him. Yeah. And then I was like, hold on, let me just put it on the big screen so we can, I want to watch it now. Yeah, and I watched it, and I seen what people were talking about, and I was like, okay, I get it. It was dope. It was dope. It was really dope. And my friend from that works with me, he actually flew out to Cali.
What?
He was there in person.
Oh, God.
And he said himself, he was like, this was the best concert I've ever been to. And I did see the love and just how everyone was just in tune and supportive. It was really dope. And then to see the unity, that was also dope. Something we need to start doing more of.
I agree.
And New York,
I agree.
I'm like, damn, will we ever do something like that? I don't think that'll ever happen.
We need somebody to make a hit like that.
Maybe somebody got to stand. I don't know. Jay-Z got to come out.
That was a
I got a question.
You said somebody got to what?
I got a question for Steele.
Somebody got to make a hit like
that.
No, yeah,
that too. No, seriously.
The battle.
I disagree.
Because it wasn't just.
Hold
on, so
the battle between Kendrick and Drake. Who won that to you in your eyes, or who's ahead?
Man, that's not a fair question. Because
if you still asking that question,
what I want to say,
because he get upset when he hears something like the concert.
Definitely won the battle.
You still asking that
question. Whenever I had an opinion about it, I was just saying as artists who was more listened to and more. I'm not gonna say listened to. Who was more commercial enough for us to gravitate to, just on a regular basis. But
thank you.
Come on, Sosa, hip hop.
Kendrick, he is really hip hop. I mean,
yeah,
Drake is. We know that he's a commercial. He's but I'm not gonna say he don't have any skills. But I do like Drake, and he got some bangers that when I want to feel good, I listen to. You know what I'm saying? But Kendrick, he's a MC. It's different.
So
it's different. I never compared them as MCs or who's the best rapper. It was just this moment I compared, I know already that Kendrick's a better rapper than.
But this could have come on. It could have went the other way if Drake would have dropped something crazy, and it would have murdered Kendrick. It would be the talk of the town right now.
It would be the talk of the town,
would be
but
on top.
He could never drop something that's conscious.
And biased.
He could never drop. Drake could never drop something as conscious as what Kendrick has dropped, and for us, it's gonna touch home the way he did it. It is, and that's naturally.
So here's what
we gravitated to because that is us. Like it's us for real. Like so we're gonna do. It's like we went back home for a second. If that makes sense.
So here's what I didn't like about it. Right? It's because to me, it's like it was fixed, and we got to call it.
It was fixed.
The fight was fixed. It's like everywhere you turn,
I don't doubt
everywhere
that.
you turn.
I don't doubt that.
You look at the
I
NBA,
said to myself,
you look at the NBA playoffs.
I said
you look
Kendrick
at commercials.
and
They playing it.
and
And it's like they be doing a zombie
that could be very possible.
Come on, but they ain't play not
very possible.
They ain't
Drake
play
and
Drake
they was
records
playing.
the same
They
way.
was playing Nas during the NBA.
Hold on, we got a caller. Let's give respect to the caller. Bars and Hoops Radio. Who's this?
Apologize. We apologize.
Is that Jay?
Who's it? Yeah, it sound like Jay.
It is.
Oh shit!
Let's go, Jay.
Hey,
man,
Jay.
Stop all the fucking bullshit, man. This shit is getting ridiculous.
We're not even about to do this today.
Yo. I tuned in, man. Shout to Bars and Hoops.
Let's go, Jay.
Stop all this fucking bullshit, man. Listen, man. Kendrick Lamar is 37 years old, first off. Kendrick Lamar came out in 2011, Tiff, and you talking about this guy like he just came out just now. What has he been doing since last 2011?
No.
I know 3D personally.
You're missing my
this
point,
nigga
too.
never talked about Kendrick Lamar since 3 months ago.
I made that very clear, though, Jay. That I'm not going to say that when. Hold on. I made that very clear. I made that very clear. Hold on. Y'all, I ain't got no.
I heard all your bullshit. I heard all your bullshit. His best record was Poetic Justice that he had featured with Drake, the man he's dissing, Drake.
Emotional.
Please, man.
No, I'm not saying that, Jay, because I fuck with Drake. And Drake, like I said, I would hop in the car and I'm putting Drake on first before Kendrick Lamar. I made that very clear. I said for this battle, this moment, I feel like Kendrick shined
name
more.
Me 5 Kendrick Lamar records you listen to on a daily.
I don't. But what I'm saying.
All right. So all this, listen.
I said this moment that what just happened is where he had the up and up and that he shined more. That's all I'm saying.
Tiff.
That's all I'm saying.
You performed in 15 Park and you made everybody in Linden say they not like us.
That's a bad analogy because you ain't putting 20,000 people in 15 Park.
Man, come on, D.
You ain't putting 20,000 people nowhere, nigga.
But
nobody ain't just putting 20. Nobody ain't just putting. Nobody ain't just. You saying no? Hold on. He trying to make this analogy with this whole nigga performed the 40 project or nigga performed the. What's the name? I said not too many. Look, I said not too many artists can bring 20,000 out.
Why not? That's Kendrick Lamar.
I ain't say that.
Nah, but not too many.
It's not too many artists that's saying I'm having a concert next week and get 20,000 people in the concert.
What are you talking about? This guy's one of the. Have we forgotten?
Are you listening to what I'm saying and then replying to what I'm saying? I know who he is. What I'm saying is he's one of the few that can do that.
Where's the bell?
He's supposed to do that. He could have did that without that record.
That's what I said. He did it already. He just came off a tour.
Right. So he performed in front of a backyard of people he knows.
Yo,
and he
hold on.
Everybody
all right, I'm gonna say
not like
after he talk. I'm gonna say this. Bro. I don't take nothing this nigga has to say about Kendrick Lamar because he don't listen to his music. So if you only listen to one nigga music but you love the other nigga music, you don't have no opinion of it. You don't have no opinion. I don't listen to it. Okay. I don't listen to his music. I got playlists. I listen to his albums. What are you talking about? Y'all niggas don't even listen to the albums.
The hate that you got for
it ain't. I don't hate no man walking the planet Earth. Man, I have no reason to.
You want to put
I have no reason to.
I was a man and all this. Man, you hate.
You sound emotional, bro.
Please
go listen to Marvin's Room.
Please.
Go listen to Marvin's Room, bro. Go listen to Marvin's Room.
you know the ill fact about it still
Yo.
is that this man sold out the Garden 7 days in a row, and then went to the Barclays and sold it out 7 days in a row.
And nobody
Does anybody
talks
say
about
anything about
Nah,
that?
It was talked about.
That's my whole point. No,
And
it's
then went
not
to
like
the
this.
USB arena
And
and sold it out 7 days in a row.
And
Get
that's
out of
my
here,
whole-
man.
I think we
I'm
already
outta
know
here,
that
man.
about
Nah,
Drake.
but that's
Drake,
my whole
wop,
point.
wop, 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 wop.
And that's my whole point.
That's how you get him out of here.
Yo, and
That's how you
my-
get him out of here. That's how you get him out of here.
And that's my whole point.
These
with this
niggas,
whole
these niggas
battle.
talking this. The
Nah.
fight is fixed. It's biased.
Nah, it
Hold
is.
on. You can't call no man out talking about, come on, nigga, drop. You not backing out of this one, nigga. Where you at? Drop. And then when he drop, you throwing the fucking white flag. And we not gonna keep talking about this shit every week.
Come on, nah, we not. But we
It's
gotta,
over.
we gotta admit that
Yo.
it was
Hold
some
on.
bullshit. Yo,
It's
who's
over.
this? Who's
Yo,
this?
what's up, man? This is Union Square, Tiny, man. I had to call
Tiny,
in.
what's
What's
happening,
good?
man? Talk about it. What's
Yo.
happening?
I want to talk about that emotional Drake fans, man. Y'all need to
this
cut
nigga
that
don't-
bullshit
he
out.
wants to get
Oh,
hung
y'all
up on
emotional
tonight.
just like he is.
Oh,
Corny
man.
ass.
If anybody
nigga.
being biased,
Drake
it's
has
you.
always
Yo,
been corny.
the hoops
That's why.
guys-
Every time
That's
somebody
why,
say
yo,
something
hold
about
on.
Kendrick, you go,
Hold on.
oh.
The hoop
Yo,
slugs.
that's why the hood. That's why the hood really don't like Drake, man. You get anybody with the real dudes, they do not like Drake. Drake has always been corny.
Why?
Y'all some emotional, corny ass niggas, man.
Why?
Cut that bullshit
Fucking
out.
shit, Tiny.
Why?
And
Why?
the fact,
Hold on, Tiny.
hold on.
Hold on,
And
Tiny.
man,
Why
yo,
is he
listen.
emotional?
And
Does he
I'm
make
gonna tell
good
you this.
music?
I don't even listen to Kendrick Lamar. But the whole thing is, Kendrick Lamar whipped Drake ass, period. When Drake did back to back, everybody was praising him.
my
But
God.
now he got his
You're not
ass
gonna
whipped. He gonna, yo, still gonna sit there with a straight face talking about.
They don't listen to some music, and I
what a
respect
straight
that.
face
But you're
talking
not
about
going
is
to have a
just
debate with me
Get
about it,
the
and
hell
I
out of
listen
here
to
with
it.
that bullshit, man.
Yo, man.
That nigga whack, man.
Yo.
Superstar J, I'm sorry, man. Drake is whack.
Yo, nah, y'all niggas is hating.
Drake ain't
Y'all
whack.
niggas is hating.
Drake is a phenomenal artist, man. Drake is a phenomenal artist. I'll
definitely
say
not
that.
whack.
Drake is
That
definitely
nigga
not
whack,
whack.
man.
He's not
Straight
whack.
up. That
He's
nigga
not
whack, man. That
First of
nigga,
all, I
he
wouldn't
don't
even
move my
compare
soul
Drake
whatsoever,
and
man. That nigga straight whack, man. He booty
man,
whack.
y'all hating,
Always
man.
been whack.
I would
and
never,
that's
I
how
would
it
never
is.
fix my face to say he whack or he
Yeah,
don't make
thank
good
you.
music.
See,
I would
that's
never
what
do
I'm
that.
saying.
But
Tiny,
I'm
niggas
always,
not Tiny.
I'm
Tiny
always.
just
Hold
don't
on,
like
Tiny.
niggas
Hold
that's
on.
what I'm
I'm
saying.
always gonna
Because he
stand.
can sing and
I'm
rap.
always gonna stand on the side of a rapper cannot do nothing with an MC. It's a different bag. An MC has a different way of thinking. MC puts pen to paper in a different way.
But when it comes to
A
money,
rapper
when
knows
it
how to
comes
put
money,
words together, rhyme, and that's what Drake does. He's an ill rapper.
and when it
He's an
comes to
ill rapper. He's not a
money,
great MC.
when it comes
Nothing
to
is
money.
thought
But
provoking.
the
Nothing
world,
He's
is.
a
the
ghost
world we
rapper,
live in
man.
nowadays,
He's a
Everything he
hit
rap,
the
man.
world we live
Everything
in
that he
nowadays,
did in
He's
rap
a
been
hit maker,
everything that he
The world
did
we live in
in rap
nowadays is
has
more about
been
the
already
money
done. All he
and
did
the
was copy
success.
the
What the
flow
fuck
and
is
did
a
what
rapper
he
with
not
a
did.
about the
ghostwriter?
MC
It's a
anymore.
proven fact.
As we know that the world we
That's a
live in
bar.
now
I'm
is
just,
more
I just
about
said a bar. That's all.
it's more about the success and the money now. It's not, and your numbers is not really more about who's an MC, because there's a lot of MCs who don't get the props that they should, or are not getting the money that they should. But we know that they can outdo a lot of people that are getting that attention, support, and it's because now things have changed. We have social media, and now people, like Beyonce said, people don't just look into you as an artist anymore. They look into your personal life, who you fucking, what you have done,
That's a fact. They want
and
all
those
that.
are things that count against you nowadays as an artist. It's not just your music anymore.
It was never just your music.
It was back in the days. It wasn't so much about your personal life.
Yeah.
It was about
gotten
you
more
as
to
an
that
artist.
now. Yeah.
If you come in, you putting out a CD or whatever the fuck you doing. I don't know who you fucking. I didn't know who a lot of artists was fucking with or
Facts.
doing this or what surgery.
Some
they
people
got,
gravitated.
or what, who was broke, who mortgage wasn't paid. I didn't know none of that before. I just knew I liked this person's music, and that's that. And once people start pulling other cards about people's personal life, the social media world will change the look on that artist, and they forget about the music. So the things change because of that. It don't be always because of the music.
The lines got blurred. The lines got blurred when the music business and the monetary gain from the music business became more than the art itself. When you had guys who don't rap, who can't rap said, I want to be a rapper because this guy doesn't rap and he's rapping. And you got so many people trying to be rappers because they know I don't even have to be great. All I have to do is catch a song and I'm out of here. All I have to do is catch one song and I'm out of here.
Contest,
so now, back then, you had people, you had people in the entourage that wouldn't dare walk inside a booth because they respected the guys who were rappers and MCs so much. They knew they weren't that. Yeah. But just like Jay-Z said, Puffy sold 7 mil. What we doing?
Yeah, facts. Don't worry. It
wasn't always a popular contest.
What do you mean, Tiny? You have to have
It wasn't when KRS One did the bridge. That wasn't no popular contest, man. That was just straight skills beating down another MC. That wasn't a popular contest right there.
The same could be said for Nas and Ether.
Was off the music and
against the takeover.
Made decisions.
Huh?
I said you caught those goosebumps off the music,
yes.
And that's when you made decisions. Now, you're not judging them just off the music.
That's a fact.
No, you're not.
And that's my point with this whole Drake and Kendrick Lamar
But you know
battle.
what get me mad about this whole Drake Kendrick Lamar shit? Because it's not even that deep. You know why? Because we still dragging it because
they still playing it.
Wait a minute, but it is deep. Yo,
let me finish, bro. Let me land. Let me land. Hold on, Tiny.
You want to know why it's not that deep? Because that song that came out brought a whole West Coast together.
Nah, that ain't no.
That's not even it.
That whole song, that one song brought the whole West Coast together.
Brought a whole country together.
When that song, when that song came on, people forgot about who they was beefing. It was about the West Coast. That West Coast, that song brought West Coast unity all through the West Coast.
Brought the country and the industry together because they didn't like the fact Drake was dominating, and people hate the fact that he's from Canada.
False, man.
But when everybody's singing, they not like us. They're not only thinking of Drake. They're not only thinking of Drake. It woke up things in people's brains that it's not about just Drake. When you hear that and he say certain things, it just makes you think about other things. You know, like when you say they not like us, it's not just about Drake.
And not only that, man, it's a Cali sound, man. It was a regional sound. That was a Cali original sound. That brought Cali all together, man. The whole West Coast came together off of that one song. That what made that joint deep like it is.
That's a drop in the bucket of what we're talking about. Yes, it's a Cali sound, but you could go to Manhattan right now and you're gonna hear it. You could go down south, you're gonna hear it. Y'all gotta stop acting like y'all just started. It's an infectious beat. That's was great production. If, like I said, if you change the lyrics and keep the same title in the hook, it's still gonna be a great song. They not like us can apply to anything. You got people at their graduation classes saying they not like us. You got kids in the huddle saying they not like us. Like y'all gotta stop
politician and politics.
It ain't so we gotta give that man credit for executing what he had to execute at this time.
He did.
Because that could have been a regular record that him and Mustard put out. And it don't have nothing to do with dissing nobody, and the shit would have rung off. Like we got to stop doing that and stop getting mad because we think somebody's dragging it. Hold on, Tiny, let me finish. Because
that wouldn't have rung off like that. That wouldn't have rung off like that if it wasn't about Drake.
You're bugging.
That wouldn't have rung off like that. The whole thing that led up to that song, all the other songs previous to that led up to that song. That song, if that was just a regular song, it hit like that. But it's definitely a Cali sound, and that what brought the whole West Coast together.
Now, I would say Drake was the ammunition. Yeah, he was that. I would say that. And it brung Kendrick into that creative moment to make the song. But even if it wasn't about Drake, it still would have hit. Because they not like us.
Tiny, I gotta take this next call, Tiny.
What do they say?
All right, man. Go ahead.
What do they say about timing?
All right, we got Jay.
What do they say about timing? Jay,
timing is everything.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
and that's right.
So for sometimes it just take the right record at the right time to explode. Bobby Shmurda showed us that.
Yeah.
Young M.A. showed us that.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it takes the right record to explode at the right time. Now we're talking about an A-list artist dropping the right record at the right time. So that's why we're getting this reaction. Not because it's some bias or it's some conspiracy. It's a great record. It does, but it's a great record with an infectious beat that people are listening to that has a meaning that you can flip it to whatever meaning you want without the lyrics.
And we got Jay on the line again, but I just want to say this before we let Jay cook, right? The reason why I say it was fixed is because they played it during the NBA playoffs. They only played They Not Like Us. They ain't never played none of Drake records.
But
why the fuck are they gonna play Family Matters during it? That shit ain't catchy.
If it's a battle,
nigga, they wasn't involved in the battle.
But the NBA, hold on, you gotta respect a place like that. They're gonna play the most popular. They're not gonna go. It's not their place to do the battle.
How? Because what you doing is
a terrible take.
No, but they already did.
We don't have nothing to do with that. We don't have nothing to do with that. We're taking the record that's in the algorithm that social media is jumping on, and they always do that.
If it's Glorilla, whoever it is, whoever's the most,
they was playing Ski and a fucking. They was playing that shit on the NBA TNT.
Exactly, it's true.
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening to this bullshit. Fucking conversation. 3D is saying, like, at the end of the day, if this mentioned Bobby Shmurda and Young and May in the same breath as a fucking Kendrick Lamar.
You can't, bro, your comprehension is horrible, bro. That's why I can't even talk to you.
Let me ask you a question.
I can't even talk to you.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm about to go take a break.
Stills. Where the hell was this They Not Like Us since 2011 to 2024? Since he could make these type of records.
He didn't have anybody bring it out of him. That's a fact.
Please, because he didn't have it in his
All Right was the fucking Black Lives Matter anthem. That shit went through COVID, everything, dude. All Right was the biggest song of the year that year.
Now, what he's
saying
I'm lying? We didn't get in the car and put on the
what went through COVID?
He talking about we gonna be all right. That was a big single for him. But
we didn't play that. We didn't play that like
that. Man, that shit didn't last to the lunchtime, man. That was breakfast hour, man. Kidding me?
Yeah, that was a moment. That was
I said that was the Black Lives Matter anthem that year.
Man, I'm asking you a question.
I don't know why. I don't know why you're yelling. I don't know why you're emotional.
Yeah,
I don't know why you're yelling. I don't know why you're emotional.
I
don't know why you're yelling. I don't know why you're emotional. If I wanted to sing all right, I can sing all right now. I'm not doing. This is what you say to dumb niggas who don't know nothing. I'm not one of those niggas.
You a nigga, you a dumb nigga that try to cover shit up and act like you smart.
I'm a dumb nigga.
Or we gonna be all right.
All right, I ain't even saying nothing to you now because you being disrespectful.
You said it.
A lot of people,
I said that question is for dumb niggas. That's what I said.
I asked you to do something, so you rely that question and say, Jay, I'm not talking about you because I thought you was talking about me.
The nigga, you just asked me. You said I said that question.
I asked you to ask the bars, so we gonna be all right. Have to sit 5 bars to it,
bro.
Yeah. He not gonna do it, even if he knows it, Jay.
Nigga, I know the fucking record.
Man, he don't know it, man. Stop, he don't know it.
Yo, OV-Ho, get OV-Ho off the line, man. Get OV-Ho off the line, man. Get OV-Ho off the line, man. Get OV-Ho off the line. Get OV-Ho off the line. You don't want to yell. I'm laughing. I'm laughing.
I'm still waiting for the bars.
I'm not because you can't comprehend shit. I say one thing, you go somewhere else.
This is what you do. This is what Jay-Z said. You try to with Nas. You try to mix it up with this Black Power conversation. I asked you some bars. Yes or no? Now he gonna paint it up. No, I'm gonna be intelligent and be a man and not say the bars because
if a nigga said to me, 3, tell me some bars, I'm not responding to that shit. I'm not responding. I'm not no fucking kid. I'm not no kid.
2011, he's never had.
I'm not no kid
ever.
So let's be honest.
Since he just said since 2011 he never had a we gonna be all right.
He never had the biggest record he had was Poetic Justice that Drake had to help him out with.
What is he talking about?
This record did rejuvenate.
What are you talking about?
We on one hand you just said Kendrick is somebody who is A-list. He's up there.
Said,
now you get on the phone saying since 2011 he's had other hit records. He's won Grammys. He sold millions of records.
We know this, D. But I asked you, where's the record that he made a They Not Like Us?
And are you tired of it already? Let's get to that.
Yes.
Are y'all tired of the record?
Yo, bro, let me tell you something. We're not going to take nothing away of Kendrick being a lyrical genius. This was nursery rhymes to him playtime. You know what? I'm gonna trick the whole coast and say they not like us. They not like us. We're gonna yell together and feel good that we're going against Drake because we got a bunch of men hating on a man that never claimed to be street, that dress corny, and been himself for the last year from 2009.
I will say that.
Because a lot of people hated him
he
outside of rap.
Yes.
Hating him because the fact he's
emotional.
I don't like when people pull a race card, when people start pulling out.
I didn't like that.
Because my thing is this, we already accepted Drake. We let him in. So don't do it when it's convenient for you. You let him take you on tour. If you was really like that, you'd be like, no white man is taking me on tour. I'm going to do this shit myself and I'm going to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, still,
you can't let him in and then be like.
I'm sorry. You remember when Jada said, I got you on tape saying you salute me on a Hard Knock Life tour? We got Kendrick on tape saying that Drake is the one that helped him out multiple times.
He did say that's documented. That's a fact.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Multiple times. Just because first person shooter made him feel some way because he was in his little cave thinking about an album to come out, he got mad because he wasn't mentioned with J. Cole and Drake. That's the only problem that ever happened. Drake never said nothing subliminally. Everybody said Kendrick. Kendrick came out of. And then the thing about me is that New York is so, New York is so accepting to a person that dissed the whole New York before. Remember, Kendrick dissed the whole New York.
Drake said,
but we accept him.
Associates himself
all the time.
He did. Kendrick was mentioned in first person shooter. You said he wasn't.
I said he was mentioned and he got mad over that. After Big Three, it's just me. We understand you, bro. Just because you don't want to rap every year, that's cool. Don't get mad at it.
Yeah. A lot of this battle was fueled by hate.
Said, people have to remember there was a reason for this. It's not that he just felt this way and put this out. Something happened and it ignited him to do this.
Niggas been shooting shots at each other for years, man. If you don't know that, you just ain't been listening to the music. Them niggas been shooting shots at each other for years.
And they have, but they've been pushing his buttons. The reason why Future and Metro put put Kendrick on the record is because Future got mad that Drake replaced him with 21 Savage. That's the problem. So let's get the guy that we know. Let's all gang up together, make records. We got Rick Ross that was mad because Drake did he didn't co-sign the record. So let's all go against Drake.
And pull the race card while we're at it.
Yeah,
that part I didn't like. I didn't like that part.
The whole race card was whack to me, and that's
he didn't pull his race card. Y'all just didn't read that one right.
What you mean, Rick Ross?
I'm not going to say and explain it to you.
Rick Ross. So hold on. When Rick Ross was calling white boy, that wasn't calling him out. Saying
I'm not talking about Rick Ross. We're talking about Kendrick. We're talking about K-Dot. You said I didn't like when he played the race. When you say he, I'm thinking you talking about Kendrick.
All of them.
Because I know what Kendrick Lamar was doing.
Now, I said, I fuck with Kendrick. But my thing is just like the rape shit. Do not wait 12 years later, 13 years later to pull certain cards if this is how you felt from the beginning. And I commented on my cousin's page. He put, I wonder what happened between them because he had posted Kendrick saying how Drake took him on tour. So I said he let a white boy take him on tour. And then somebody said, you would have let him too if you couldn't do it yourself, white or not. Right. Man. And I said to I was gonna reply to the guy, but then I thought about it, like I'm not even gonna reply because I had a reason for saying that. Because if you really that black and into your shit, you would have never let him be responsible for your first break or whatever it is.
Wasn't the one.
If you,
I got a question for Jay.
Hold on, because we spewing misinformation.
Good, because I got
Drake wasn't the first one to take him on tour.
But he still took him, and he.
But you said the one that's that.
Hold on.
No, we not going to spit out misinformation.
He didn't make him.
He wasn't the first person.
One, D?
I saw the video, and he said that whatever he said, but he was actually being appreciative of Drake bringing him on tour. That's all I'm saying. I don't care who brought him out.
Whose opinions that I respect, right? First on my live, shout out to my man B Jax. He said that it wasn't a culture card. He said it was a culture card, not a race card being pulled.
Thank you.
On
thank
Drake.
you. Whoever that is, thank you, bro. At least you get
Culture
it. And
and race
listen.
is not this. It's not. It doesn't intertwine.
It's not the same thing.
Okay.
So
So culture makes it worse. If it's culture, then you really shouldn't have motherfucking fuck with him.
That's not
how
right.
You feel culture wise.
That's not.
So what?
So why would he be
you bend your culture?
He's saying what he was saying was
because race. I would have rather him say that. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Shout out to my boy Hill. He said the boy said he associates himself as black, but
culture is worse if you saying that.
Yeah. But
Yep. I know my opinion matters, but I've hung out with Drake's father. He's black as can be, and he came out his penis. So I don't get where the fuck is going, where he's not black. I don't get it.
My thing is, y'all didn't stop him from the beginning. Y'all stopping him now when something's going on.
So I don't understand. I don't understand how he's breaking the culture and his father is black.
So why is he not part of the culture? That's what I want to understand.
Because he's considered because he grew up with his mom, and he's a corny. He's confirmed corny. He didn't lie about selling drugs. He don't got tattoos. He wears his Timbs tied up. That's why he's not black.
Right. I agree with that.
That's the only part I don't agree with.
I understand that totally.
Because because he can talk intelligent. I don't talk intelligent. D talks intelligent. Does that make me not black?
Oh God!
Oh, that doesn't make D not black.
So shout out to my brother B Jack. He said because he grew up in a Jewish culture.
And they closest to black as can be. They won't admit it a lot, but they're black. God damn it.
Why?
Yo, Stills.
I'm listening, Jay.
Stills, they have videos of this kid, 9 years old, singing soulful records with his father.
If it's in you,
I don't understand. He came out a black man, so now he's not black. Man, come on, man.
I follow a white girl who lives in Jamaica, and when I say
a white girl live in Jamaica,
she's Jamaican. She's white though. She's clearly white, but she sounds when you hear her fucking speak, you be like, this chick is. Yeah. She sound her body and her face doesn't even match her voice, or how well because that's how she has it in her. She has a mixed parents.
Hey, it's Chinese
so
Jamaicans
we say,
in Jamaica.
She don't deserve to be in Jamaica
talking
like that.
They had the best chicken fried rice in the hood.
I don't know, guys. But can we move on, though?
Man, that's the only thing that I didn't like about the battle. Like, yes, Kendrick won by popular demand because everybody was out there gaslighting it. They played it everywhere. It grew on everybody.
And they not like us hit in a different way. It's not just about Drake.
But we're not discrediting Drake. It's just that you gotta admit Kendrick won that. Like
he won. Period.
He won.
He did win.
He won the battle.
But JLJ, let me ask you something.
What's up?
What makes you feel like he won this?
Because of the hit record. He made one hit record that's popular, that's popping, and everybody's vibing to it. To me, a battle is you're trying to make the hottest song. That's what it was about.
Everywhere. And that's this moment.
He made a
so
song.
They both collectively made 8 songs together.
Yes.
Okay, but he made a
Let me ask you something. JLJ, I'm sorry to cut you off. So if Drake would have made that sing-along song, would he got accepted?
It's not being accepted. He just would have.
I'm asking you a question. Answer my question.
He would have won. He would have won. He would have won. I said that. I said that before.
No. He would have got ridiculed. Yo, why is he going with party records? This ain't no battle stuff. That's not battle. But now, as soon as this guy said, 8+1, he's the winner. Oh my God, he's the winner, man. He's incredible. Singing in Milwaukee and Chicago.
That's a deep song. That's a deep song. That's a deep song with the catchy beat, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that.
Ain't no deep song, man. He said one bar.
Is whack. You can't say the lyrics is whack on that. You cannot say that.
It was nursery school rhymes, bro. He said 1 6-bar thing that took you somewhere. So let me tell you about the slaves. And this, come on, man, get the fuck out of here.
He could have said a lot more, though. We know that. He dumbed it down.
All right,
he could have said a lot more.
He got busy with that, though. He did.
He could have said a lot more.
Tell me what he said more.
He found a way to fit it in.
This 2 weeks ago.
He found a way to fit it into where.
Jay, I got a question for you, though. I got a question for you, Jay. So
yes, I'm listening.
So the battle between them right now, who do you feel got the upper hand right now? Who's winning?
As in what?
As far as a battle between two men, two MCs,
not artists from the past. Just now.
Who's on top right now? This moment.
Well, personally, I loved all the records. So I can't really say nothing. That last
So
They
you
Not
saying
Like
it's a
Us
tie.
was just
So
a
you
party
saying it's a
record that
tie.
he did.
It's a tie. You saying?
But as
It's
a
a
DJ,
tie.
you know that's the
I
one
said it's a
that
tie.
gonna
Yo,
get
bro,
them hype in
let
the
me ask you
clubs
something.
right now.
It's 5 different people. We still eliminate Drake playing a one-on-one against 5 different people.
So let me ask you
We
a
got
question.
Metro Boomin
But we ain't
doing
about them.
One
BBL
more
Drizzy.
question.
We got Rick Ross.
One more
We ain't
question.
about
Every
them.
day, your white boy.
So
And he's the only one pitting against 5 different people. Yes or no?
I didn't like that. That's the only aspect of
That's
this whole
bullying.
battle.
that's a
that I
battle
didn't
though.
respect.
That's bullying.
It's a
No,
battle.
it's not.
It's not a
That's
battle.
not
That's
a
a
battle.
battle.
That's not a
Hold on.
battle.
Drake is supposed to be, when you think about Drake and you think about
That's
hip hop.
bullying.
Hold on, let me finish. When you talk about hip hop, right, and you talk about MCing, you would say Drake is on top of the industry right now. Wouldn't you say that? You would say that.
What do you mean? He's been on top of the industry since 2009.
That's a whole fact.
That's what I said. So then you have
So
another.
I
but
don't
hold
know.
on, let me finish.
I'm
Let me
unclear
finish.
what you're trying to get
So
at.
let me finish. You had a battle between he took down what's his name? The couple years ago when he took down what you call it. That could have ended the other way.
Pusha T.
Pusha T. Like if Pusha T would have made a hotter song than Drake at that time, he would have been
No, he
Kendrick
wouldn't.
Lamar right now.
Pusha T
No,
killed
he
that
wouldn't.
battle though.
I did.
He
Let me
killed
tell you
that battle,
something.
but I'm gonna shut up.
No, he
Let me
wouldn't.
tell you something.
If he would have made
Let
a
me tell you
hit,
something.
No, he
on
wouldn't
air.
wouldn't.
made a
No,
hit.
J.O.J. No, he
Can I tell you
wouldn't.
something on air? Can I tell
only-
you something on air, right? And I missed this. 3D took me to a concert, to Pusha T's concert, right? Pusha T has no black fans. He has nothing but Asian and white people singing word for word about dope boy rhymes, right? Now, understand, Pusha T is from Virginia. He doesn't have a coast behind him. He's not big as an artist as Kendrick. First off, both of these artists got machines behind them. Kendrick has Interscope behind him. Yes or no? And Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine.
That's a fact.
Yes or no?
Yeah, fact.
Pusha T could never get on the NBA Finals and get his record placed on there. Kendrick Lamar can. He had a whole coast. We
Kendrick
know.
independent
Even
now.
Joe Button said it. Have you heard Joe Button's diss records against
He
Drake?
licensed his music to
Nah,
them
I
now.
haven't heard those. Those are hot.
Not the
Yeah.
same
He said
sandwich.
those are hot. Never heard of it.
Yes, they're very hot. Listen to them. The bars, you want bars? Everybody's laughing. Listen to the bars. What Joe Buttons is
No, I know
saying.
Joe Budden's got bars.
Huh?
I know Joe Budden's has got bars, but I mean,
He's not the popular guy.
Exactly.
They finally figured out a guy that got the equal as fan base and got a machine behind him, and that's how he won. Pusha T has no machine behind him.
But that's the nigga. That's the nigga he wanted. That's the nigga he wanted. That's the nigga he wanted. That's the nigga who he had his eyes set on. That's the nigga who he called out and said, nah, nigga, come on. I know you in that New York apartment scrambling, Doc. Let's go. You ain't getting out of this one. He said all of this. He said this. Drake said this.
What do you?
Drake said
we jump from Pusha T to Kendrick
Drake said talk about how I like young girls. Drake said that. Kendrick ain't say that. Drake ain't say nothing. Kendrick ain't say nothing about Epstein. Drake did.
We gotta get.
Yeah, like we gonna talk. Let's talk in facts.
I don't know. What are you saying? What bar did he say he like young girls, D?
In the Taylor Made record, he said, "Tell him how he like young girls." He said that in the Taylor Made record. When I told Still the Taylor Made record was trash.
Did he say Pacific age, D? Like,
huh?
I said, did he say a Pacific age? Like, what are we saying here?
He said, talk about how he likes underage girls, bro. He said that. He said that, and this is the difference. Kendrick did not reply to any of Drake's bars. He didn't, and that's where he won the battle. He didn't reply to any of Drake's bars. All he did was attack.
He made a whole record about Drake talking to his father, his mother, his cousin, his next door neighbor.
Comprehension is a motherfucker. Comprehension is a motherfucker. I said he did not reply to any of Drake's bars. So when Drake's saying you a woman beater, this nigga fucked your wife, did Kendrick reply to any of that? All he did was double down on I'm gonna assassinate who you are as a I'm gonna assassinate who you are as a person. I'm gonna assassinate your character. You're silent on black issues, X, Y, and Z. That's what he did.
Get back to your show, bro.
All right. Balls
So
on
don't
this
tell me
radio,
about
who's
meet the
this?
Grams when I say
It's your sister. I'm not. It's your sister. Now I'm chiming in. Now
Okay.
I'm chiming in.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
let's go.
It's your sister. It's your sister. I'm
We
chiming
heard
in.
you. You hear us? And
So
turn the
I got
radio
some
down.
questions.
You got to turn it back
Why
right
is it that Kendrick? Why? Yeah. So I got some questions. Why is it that Kendrick get a pass for bringing a whole bunch of women beaters and gangsters together, right? But Drake is a pedo, aka that's what they saying, right?
So hold
Because
on,
let's
hold
be
on.
clear.
So you
Dr.
gotta
Dre,
be clear. When
Dr.
you say-
Dre,
Let's be
yup.
clear.
Oh.
Dr. Dre beat me till they ass
And you want to know
from the rooter to the tutor.
Yo, I swear to God, hold up. Can we stop for a second?
Oh.
When me and my mom was watching it, I said, damn, Dre is a big nigga. I said, damn, he was slapping the shit out of
But he wasn't
Michelle
that
A.
big back then.
And I said, I couldn't
He
even
was still
watch.
beating
I
my
couldn't
ass.
even watch the documentary because the way it was so graphic, the way they said that how he used to beat her ass.
Yeah. Beating on
That's all I could think
Rest
of
in
when
peace
he
to Tim
came
Dog.
out. But go ahead, finish, baby. Because I'm with you there because my mind
And
did
he
go
was still,
there.
and he was beating his wife. He was beating his wife that he just divorced ass too, which is the lawyer, right? But that's a side note. Okay.
Allegedly.
Right?
Yes.
Now, right? Drake said Kendrick just opened his mouth, give him a Grammy right now. Not Like Us is nominated for a Grammy.
no, it's not.
So yes it is.
Grammys haven't been nominated. Not Like Us is
It's
eligible.
they already projected it.
It's eligible to be nominated.
gonna-
for
we
a
already
Grammy.
know the way the popular.
And if we
popular
already know
vote.
how it go,
It's
he's
going.
gonna get it.
If
That's right.
anybody
It's
who
going.
anybody who drops music before a certain cutoff time is eligible to be eligible.
Yeah, but we
for
know
it's no
Kendrick
politics.
can't get
It's
it.
no,
and just
it's
like-
no
and just like
politics
how-
behind
now
that.
let's go.
It
Now
is.
just like how when Nikki was
Behind what?
nominated, right?
It is
And then they
politics
took it away
behind
from her,
that-
right?
That lineup.
Say it one
and
more
when they
time.
choose who the winner is.
I said just like how
It's been
Nikki
the
was
same for
nominated
years.
for
That's
a
why
Grammy,
Nas'
right?
album wasn't nominated because it didn't make the
Hold-
cutoff date.
So ask the
Hold
question
on.
one more
Yeah.
time
Hold
because
on,
I didn't
hold
hear you.
Yeah, we in here.
I was saying just like how Nikki was nominated for a Grammy, and then they showed that she won it, right? And then took it down and was like, oh no, we made the mistake, right?
Yes, that was
So it's-
recent. That was recently. Yes.
That's the politics, because it's the politics.
That's
you
right.
know
There
how
we
the
go.
industry goes. It's all about the politics.
It's a
Yep.
whole fact.
I
And let's
said
be
it's
abundantly
not
clear.
politics
Drake-
behind the entry date. If you make an album,
fact.
it has to be by a certain
can be
time
nominated,
on the
but we know
calendar
who's gonna
in
win.
order.
So when-
Tiff,
so
why
when
every time
they
I start
said
talking, you interject
that she
before I
won
finish
it.
talking?
Go ahead.
So,
Like, what the fuck
so
is
when
going
they
on?
said that
You
she
don't have to
won it,
curse, but go ahead for our curse.
because when they said that
Go
she
ahead.
won it, and it was on the screen that
Because
she
you already
won
hot
it.
behind Jay, so you keep going. Now you want to.
Every time I talk, I let y'all talk.
Go ahead, talk. Now you can
I'm
talk for
good
the rest
now.
of the night.
I'm good.
I love y'all. We still got peep game coming on now.
No,
So y'all
no,
gonna
I'ma
open
let
y'all
him
mouths.
peep it.
No, I mean, like, I mean, I just, like, my thing is, like, at the end of the day, I just, like, it's a double standard, period. Because, like, even when Game called out Rick Ross, everybody was like, oh, Game don't got no stake in the game. He should mind his business, this, that, and the third. Oh, because it's the messenger.
How's it
Everything is a
double
problem
standard,
when it's the
though?
messenger that nobody likes.
How's it double standard? What are you talking about when you say that? Like, how's it double standard?
When Rick Ross popped in, right? Because Rick Ross was mad because allegedly Drake blocked whatever it was for French Montana, right? That's the line that they gave, like, right? And then that's when Rick Ross was like, yeah, white boy.
That's what I
He
didn't
wasn't
like.
white boy when he wasn't
They
white boy
started
when he
taking
was
it
making all
there.
those songs with you,
I
right?
was done.
It wasn't really about the French Montana. He could try to pull that card. It was about Drake flew Christina Mackey out to one of his shows and put her in the front row after her and Rick Ross broke up.
Oh,
I understand that. I got that. But what he was trying to say, but what Rick
Playing
Ross
chess.
said, what Rick Ross said was like, yo, it was about French Montana. You sent a cease and desist.
Which was true.
For
That
French
was true
Montana.
also. That was true.
That's what he
also.
said.
That was
It
true
wasn't- it
also.
didn't- That's a fact. Okay. But if that's
Yeah,
the
my
case,
sister
then why
was
is it
just
that
with the
French
best. She
didn't
pay attention to all
unfriend
that
Drake?
shit.
He's still following Drake to this day.
Because
He ain't come out and say nothing bad about Drake.
I guess because he feel like, what the fuck I'm gonna follow this nigga for? I think that's the emotional part. Like when LeBron start unfollowing people that's not on his side or don't agree with his opinion,
Yeah,
he's in
that's
his
emotional.
feelings.
Yeah,
That's
that's
that's an
yeah.
emotional reaction just to unfollow somebody, especially if you're a man.
Yeah.
Okay, so then why is it that French didn't say nothing?
I have no idea. I mean, Rick Ross felt some type of way about it.
But Rick Ross felt the type of way. Why? It's none of his business.
He said it in the record. He said, "You sent the cease and desist to my dog."
He was a white boy, but hold on. But once again, he was that white boy, but he wasn't that white boy when y'all was making all those number one.
That's what I was saying.
That's the whole point.
I mean, I don't have no stake. I'm not even here defending Rick Ross.
Thing, the race part,
right?
He wasn't that,
right? So that's that,
culture,
right?
Let me finish.
Y'all can bring up everything else, but the race part, y'all should have put that out there from the beginning. If that's the case, don't let it.
Don't wait now.
And then, but then Jay-Z and Eminem already told Drake how they was gonna come and take him down.
He sure did.
Told them in two sets. Jay-Z told them in one song, and M told them in the last song before Houdini. Told them how they was gonna come and how they were gonna come and how he had to deal with them. And then Drake responded in I forgot what song it was. I don't know if it was on the Views album or something.
Yeah.
They explained to him. Mm-hmm. They had already told him how they was gonna come and take you down. Yep. But then, like Drake said in Family Ties, Drake was like, "Yo." Drake said that in order for Kendrick to rise, it would have to be a death of me. But nobody was listening to the lyrics in Family Ties because everybody was mad about the Tupac estate in the ring and the this and that. Nobody was listening to what he was saying in Family Ties because in the beginning, when he was doing all those things.
What he say in Family Ties that we might have missed?
Just like, oh, the ring.
So in the beginning, he said, okay, he was like, Kendrick just opened his mouth, give him a Grammy right now. He was like, yo, he said, he flipped, I guess like the song that him and Kendrick had together, he flipped the whole beginning. He said, yo, in order for you to rise, it has to be the death of me. So everything that you're getting right now has to be the death of me. So
that's not true though. That's not true though. Because Kendrick already has more Grammys than Drake. That's why Drake said that line.
You're not listening. What he's saying is everything that's happening, like the everything that's happening to Drake, right? Kendrick, nobody was talking about Kendrick. Nothing. Nobody. When Kendrick got on the Future, the Pluto, whatever, nobody was talking about him. Nobody.
When Kendrick got on what?
When Kendrick got on It's Not Just Me, It's the Big Three. Before that,
when
nobody
Kendrick
was
got
talking
on
about him.
Like That record? You talking about the Like That record? You talking about the Like That record? The Like That record.
It's called Like That, yeah.
Are you talking about the Like That record?
Nobody was talking about him. Right. Nobody was talking about him.
You saying nobody was talking about him prior to that?
Correct.
Okay, so what's the point?
Because all they kept saying was, oh, and then Drake was like, y'all can all thank me now because y'all Kendrick fans, y'all got regular music now. Because why? Because with Kendrick, he puts out an album when he feels like it, and then everybody goes, oh, it's the quality versus the quantity. That's the excuse that everybody gives.
I see what's going on, man.
What?
No, people. What? Because I see. Okay.
And I don't have no stake because I'm not a Kendrick fan. I'm not a Drake fan. I'm just a person that I look at things from both angles, and I chew up the meat and spit out the bones. Like I see bullshit when I see it. I'm not a fan of neither. Because my brother tell you, I listen to more Caribbean music than I do hip hop.
It sounds like you seeing bullshit from Kendrick's side, though. That's what you like the way you.
No, I'm just trying to tell you that I'm showing you what it is. And like I said, I have friends that are diehard Kendrick fans. Period. But like I listen, and Tiffany would tell you, I listen to more Caribbean music than I listen to hip hop, and I have no stake in the game.
But we do know the masses are sheep, right? We know the masses are sheep, right?
That's a fact.
And what do sheep do?
Follow it.
All right. But from this is why I always try to be intellectual and thought provoking when I speak about any of these topics, because I'm not a sheep nigga. I'm not just gonna follow what everybody else is following just because. So I'm gonna tell you facts. I'm gonna tell you the real inside scoop about what it is. As far like that's a valid claim of the Dr. Dre shit. But my thing is, put that in your bars. If you want to say, hold on. If you want to say Baca and my niggas is this way, you signed to a nigga with a what's the name? Put that in. At Dre, though. Maybe he didn't.
He didn't want to take that shot at Dre because maybe he want to work with Dre.
Built on that.
Right.
The whole industry is built on that. The whole industry is built on pedos. The whole industry is built on wife beaters. The whole industry is built on drug addicts. The whole industry is built on alcoholics.
We know that, but here's the thing. When you walk in your truth and you feel like nobody really could say nothing about me because ain't no skeletons in my closet, a guy like that kind of feels confident going at somebody because it's like, nigga, you could go look for whatever you want to look for. Ain't none of the dirt gonna come back on me. And that's one of the reasons why Pusha was so confident about him battling Drake is because he's like, you're not going to really find anything because I've been the same nigga since I've been here and I've been in the game for 20 something years. You've never heard nothing about me cheating. You never heard no domestic violence. You never heard nothing because I've been solid. So when somebody,
they did hear that stuff about Kendrick because Angela Yee asked him on the radio, and then she was like, when she heard, she said, "Oh no, it couldn't be Kendrick." And somebody found the clip, and they replayed it. She was like, and then this white couple that was in the hotel that day. I seen the white couple there. Like I said, I don't got no stake.
All of that is alleged.
Like I said,
all of that is alleged.
Okay. So just like Drake is an alleged pedo.
Drake is on stage kissing a 17-year-old as a 20-something-year-old man.
That
saying your breast felt great against my chest. A 13-year-old saying Drake just texted me the other day.
Just called him
he just texted me the other day, told me he misses me so much. Like, come on, we're not going to talk about alleged versus facts.
So now I'm playing devil's advocate. So now I'm going to play devil's advocate, right?
Yes. If Michael Jackson
so now look, now I'm going to play devil's advocate, right? Because just like how Kai Cenat the other day was with hold on, I'm going to play devil's advocate because when Kai Cenat the other day was with the daughter for her 11th birthday, her favorite celebrity is Kai Cenat, and people tried to make it weird, like, yo, oh my God, why is there Kai Cenat at Northwest's birthday party, right? So when you was their age, you didn't have a favorite celebrity that you wish you could hang out with.
I'm a reply when you're done. Just let me know when you're done.
No, I'm asking the question.
Did I have a favorite celebrity?
When you was that age, you didn't have a favorite celebrity you wish that you could meet. And like people didn't take it and turn it into a weird flip.
Isaiah Thomas.
No woman.
No women. Wasn't thinking about women. Wasn't thinking about women when I was Northwest.
Age. Now.
But hold on. Let me interject with that. I don't have a problem with you booking your child's favorite celebrity to come do a hosting, come do an appearance at a birthday party, whatever. Cool. But you're not going to have my child's number. You're not going to FaceTime my child. You're not going to text my child, let alone have dinner with my child. That's what's not going to happen when you're a grown man and she's not even 15 years old. That's what's not going to happen. She could love you to death.
Now my question is, why is everybody taking the accountability off of the parents and applying everything onto Drake? Where's the accountability for the parents?
Absolutely.
Because it's also the accountability for the parents.
Absolutely.
Because my daughter is a dancer, and my daughter and my brother will tell you his niece is a dancer, and she acts and all those things. And I don't let my daughter go nowhere without me.
That's right.
And you see how I'm talking to you? It's how I talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you, and it's just it was just
all of accountability for the parents.
All of it
to be the role models.
All of it was just strange because he even mentioned a little girl in the record, and nobody said the little girl's name.
So, do you think that without Kendrick bringing this to light, saying certain bars, do you think that people would have looked at Drake?
He already knew he had this on his jacket. That's why I said it wasn't good for him to get into a battle.
Y'all would have been like, is he more catering to young girls?
Nah, niggas always looked at him funny the way he moved.
That is true.
I think
I've always been out there.
Really,
breezed through a whole
I think that if it wasn't Drake, nobody else would care, right? Because it's been multiple other artists that do and still do the same thing that Drake does, and nobody cares.
Yeah,
just like how y'all said, Pusha T. Just like how y'all said, Pusha T. don't got the robots or the people behind them.
But let me say why. Let me say why it's different. Let me say why it's different because Tiger was on bullshit, right? He was grooming. But hold on. He was grooming Shorty, right?
Yeah.
But he's not Drake. So you got to understand. It got to be.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's the messenger.
But sweetheart, you smart enough to know that that's the way it goes. The bigger the fish, the bigger the story.
Facts.
Very true.
But does it make it right?
A lot of shit ain't right. That's the world we live in.
We're not saying that it's
right. So because we know that it's morally not right, and we know that it's legally not right, and it's the bigger the fish, right? The bigger the fish and the smaller the pond. But the message that it came from, because the hate train for Drake is whatever it is, right? And Drake is just weird because everybody remembers him as Wheelchair Jimmy from Degrassi.
All these niggas want young girls.
and that's all it is. is he's on to the young girls, and he's been stealing other people's girls from when he was in Degrassi, right? So that's the problem, right?
I thought Drake
Wheelchair Jimmy from Degrassi, he's been stealing the girls, and that's the problem. The thing is, it's ego. When ego is involved, it's a problem.
I agree with that, but it's also this: if you're a man and your reputation is that don't bring this nigga around your girl because he's gonna even if I introduce you as my girl, this nigga's gonna still try to get at you.
But my thing
and that's a fact because I'm not to cut you off because my homeboy is in the industry and my homeboy is a producer and I ain't gonna hold you. Drake invited my homeboy's friend to come over to check his temperature to see because he tried to talk to his homeboy girl, and he invited him. He's like, yeah, we're gonna do music together, this, that, and the third, to check the temperature to see if he was gonna pop off on him or if he was gonna let it slide. So Drake is that he is that cornball nigga when it comes to that. But if you gonna allow him
but do you expose that? Do you expose that when you're mad at him, or do you expose that from the time it happened? That's my thing.
Nah, expose it from the time that it happened. Call a spade a spade. Don't wait till you mad, or don't wait till you got mad number ones with the nigga. Or don't wait till you feel like
for the cause. Don't wait till it's beneficial. That's my thing.
Yeah,
because you using us too if that's the case.
That's a whole fact. Shout out to Nick's 100 the gym. He's going hard in the chat right now. It's a whole bunch of stuff.
He done took over.
Shout out to Sis on the check in on the line. But we're going to wrap this up, man. We're going to take it to a spin cycle, man, because we got a lot more to talk about. We didn't even get to Bronny James yet. You know what I mean? We're going to get to Pete.
And that's not nepotism. That's a good thing, because all the white people in that sport, they be, in the head office and all that, they be doing nepotism. So why can't we? If we got it, why not do it?
Yeah, we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it, man. Shout out to Sis on the check-in, man. For real, you went 17 minutes strong. Word up, man. For real. All right, we're going to talk later. All right. Word up, man. Shout out to everybody checking in today, man. Chiming in. The chat is lit right now. The phone lines is popping, man. We're going to take it to a DJ JOJ spin cycle, man. And when we come back, we're going to get to that peep game segment. We definitely going to get to that Bronny James segment. And we're going to talk a little bit about NBA, man. Don't forget, every Friday, 8 to 10, no off seasons, live on Bars and Hoops Radio. Check in with us.
Buffalo nigga. Okay, I said it. I hear you rappers claiming the crown. If you want it, you gotta come get it. Yeah, new MG Kid rep. Hold up. Oh, I want that new 911. I walking that bitch spinning cash, so it ain't no need in running my credit. We the Sopranos, bitch. Them niggas who like to buy guns and nice on Infinity links. Working the Waters Monster Energy drink. You probably know me from North Dylan. I can't go back. Already know what I gave them tracks. My criminal record ain't on wax. I made those racks. Bourbon dropped me right off in the front, and I came through fresh. Knew you was lame, but you can't do less than a fake blue check. Y'all doing bad. Papa G6, he put on the shades, look up, then it's game time. That's my little homie, the one with the mask going through a gang sign. The boy the mob tripping, I paid for titties and kids tuition. That made my homie celebrities, took them on tour, me fresh out of prison. Got 2 hoes on my line, and now I ain't neither back, cause I ain't with it. One fuck for money, one fuck, then want some money, so it ain't no difference. And the last hoe to try to run that game on Butch, the hoe got ghosted. Then she tried to extort me with a pic, and I said post it. Niggas still trying to diss niggas for the clout, call that motion. Black Soprano family getting to it. Y'all ain't been up since COVID. Came a long way from the bottom. The hood thinking I forgot her. Met Gallo with a chicken on the table, feeling like I'm Tiana. Started in my mother's bedroom, now I got an 8-room casa. That nigga's way too confident. We today's new mafia. Look, I guess it's how I feel to be a big dog. I'm a long way from that brick of fed. No, made my driver wait outside while I hit raw. Niggas play with Butcher, hit that brick wall. Guess it's how I feel to be a big dog. I'm a long way from that brick of fed. No, driver wait outside while I hit raw. Niggas play with Butcher, hit that.
And that's not even my New Orleans to Buffalo. Big dog, Siberian husky flow. I've been a big dog since a puppy though. My kennel was a bungalow. You could walk the dog, I still run it, so run from me. Niggas that be balking turn to hush puppies. Fuck money, I throw bread out like I'm duck hunting. Bitches on me like fleas, but I don't need no bugs. Bunny Tunchi and the butcher. I shoot you, he a jug you. The mute be on the blooker, that's the Uzi with the shusher. The doobies looking fuller and the jewels be full of boogers. Diamonds cover the watch face like a Sunni and a Muslim. Got the hoochies and the hookers with the booties in the bosom. Snipers like Kevin Durant, shooters be like Devin Booker. I'm a black soprano, the keys whiter than the black piano. Your female dog suck my cocker spaniel, that's a dog hoe. I smack the dog shit out your dog though. For that doggy bag, I sing your ass where all dogs go.
This is how it feel to be a big dog.
How you gonna argue with me about something you're not privy to? You can't. But you and your feelings about the whole Drake shit, stop saying the race shit because Kendrick was attacking him culturally. He wasn't attacking him saying he's not black. And when he said we don't want to hate, I even hate when you say nigga. That shit is cringe word. It ain't even gotta be that deep, I guess. It's not that deep. Because when them little Indian niggas in school be saying nigga this, nigga that, it bumps. It bumps.
That's right, Boston Hoops Radio. We live, baby. I had to brain fart real quick. You know what I'm saying? Peace, almighty, everybody out there. The conversation started getting crazy, right, yo?
I ain't never think
that Drake Kendrick is deep, man. That conversation is real deep, man. Real deep.
Catalina, show my man the blueprint and made him a believer.
What?
And my plug looked like he related to Selena. Your weed smell like shit and not a soul on it.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio.
I ain't up. I ain't never think that we would make it off a reefer. I ain't never think that we would make it off a reefer. I ain't never think that we would make it off a reefer. I ain't never think that we would make it off a reefer. Got a plug downtown and one way in Catalina. Show my man the blueprint and made him a believer. And my plug look like he related to Selena. Your weed smell like shit and not a soul on it. My weed KRS-One, he got a nose on it. You speaking to the big A, could turn you to a big plate. I got shooters from Cayuga, the Mistake. I got shooters in the street, dumping out the Jeep Cherokee. If the nigga don't die, he gon' need therapy. I just bought a new 40, I grip it and hit him with it. When I'm done it, click, click, like bitches on prison visits. Real dope, boy, my whole town know. Part-time rapper, they still trying to steal my sound.
They say I'm a gift from God, but possessed by a dark energy. A dull blade can always be sharpened by smart enemies. 100 arms like large centipedes, dark tendencies. Every clip I got for the game is like Bob Meneries. Breaking out these plays in a vulgar fashion. You trying to box shit, you ain't gotta wait for no lull in action. I come relaxing, body drop, your focus is leaving, nigga. No one distract them, one attraction. Money and murder, that was my hunger passion. Now it's money deals with my Jewish lawyer. Champagne under my chandelier and my newest foyer. Look in the eyes of your closest friends and see who is for you. Now look in the eyes of them same friends and see who destroys you. Damn, get paid handsomely but actually ugly. Don't smile when you shaking my hand. Don't ever laugh when you hug me. I know the cut of your jib, don't gotta ask if you love me. This fit for crush up your ribs and blow up half of your scully.
Yo, the price of fame, I fill these mics with pain. Redefine the game, the art of war, don't need a knife or gun. When your mind's the blade, my life a maze. I come from a city full of crime and pain. A bunch of niggas playing dice with spades, twisted micro braids, top 5. And if these niggas sleep, they sleep inside a grave. A sniper's aim, trigger pull, a bullet land inside his brain. The paramedics searching for a pulse, but they can't find a vein. His family stressed, whisper silent pray, scream and cry his name. Look, they put a black person for sale, use churches and tell. hell. That the man we worship is pale. If you could read, that's why they murdered the males. Now it's ironic how these niggas catch a sentence, for they learn how to spell. We sitting courtside. I don't watch the Lakers from a skybox. Roll the riches, most niggas crash cause of blind spots. Pin game cold. Invest my figures and I buy stock. My drip game cold. Could squeeze a river from my eye drop. Nigga.
Yeah. It feels so good to be back. You know, we started this shit, nigga. Hey, Derringer, we started this shit. Look at these niggas' face. Look. Started with O's, I ended with keys. You know how I roll, my pole in my jeans. I'm wiping your nose, you knows what I mean. You know how I go, you know the machine. My little woe, he only 19, but he be on gold. My nigga not green, my nigga be low, my nigga not seen. Just know he up in the smoke anything. Bitch, I'm the gold, you know I'm the king. You know I'm the fucking king, nigga. Bitch, I'm the gold, you know I'm the king. You know these suckers can't fuck with me, nigga. Free cut up, my nigga, my bro in the bing. He told me, fuck it, there's nothing, my nigga. I touch in a minute, keep doing your thing, love. I hear these rappers talking like they dropping classic shit. They songs might even be hot, but that shit capped, so it's an asterisk. It's blasphemous. They tried to blackball me like I'm Kaepernick. The money I deserve from off my craft, I ain't see half of it. But I never complained, I just kept stacking, I ain't asked for shit. I had to learn the business by myself, and now I mastered it. Drum work, mean all the guns got drums, that's just how bad it get. I shoot that nigga right in front of his kids, that's just how mad I get. Machine, you made me wanna rap again. Your favorite rapper say, snatch a page from my book, get all the praise and all the accolades. Before that, they auto-tune, stuck in that lean and snapping days. Now they who brought it back, what all the blogs and podcasts would say. Wow, this shit is getting wild. Rank their albums higher than mine. I'm raw, bitch, I'm dope off the spoon. Richest nigga when I walk in rooms. Rich as fuck, but I'm always gone. This and us, they gon' come and pick you niggas up. You niggas falling soon. Bitch flowing, she off the shrooms. I'm about to leave orbit soon, so high I can walk across the moon. Shit. Right. Rich fuck from that Pyrex and them faucet moves. Wrist game with that fork and spoon. Wrist came with them flawless jewels. Stick came with assortments too. My nickname is Enforcer too. Shit. Niggas ain't got the fortitude. Whip game is a multitude. Bitches came in multiple. Run big plays, ain't no audibles. Niggas came and broke all the rules. Big chain, I wore all my jewels. Rawest nigga, any category. She say, machine, can you get my BBL? Make this ass fatter for me. I'd rather drop a bag, have my young boys leave a nigga splatter for me. Me and my black 40, holy matrimony, no match for homie, I'm raw. Bitch. Bitch, I'm raw. Bitch. Bitch, I'm raw. Bitch. Bitch, I'm raw. It's not gonna be dope, they get optimism. Eat the beat, secrete with no botulism. He's the beast, compete, that's our opposition release. Heat the streets like a cop division, delete. Weak police on the blocks we live in, stop collisions. We on a gotcha mission. Beef hella deep, so the chops are risen. Like a petite Philippe, niggas watch from prison. Killer city, make a need to keep the Miller with me. Little niggas wanna kill you quickly, make you feel the blicky. Zombie when they drill you stiffly. Michael Jackson, Thriller, 50. Oh, this week, no, don't give me the negativity, give me dough. Rich week, grow, bitch, please blow. This can really go with the bone and big geek flow. Bro, I get it. Forbes list nigga like 5 visits. Ain't nobody challenging my digits, high with it. So I sing and jump around like Ty Tribbett. Nobody wanna get with the odd nigga till he go bust and get up to a guap getter. Not a nigga ever wanna box with us. The machine in the Mecca, Godzilla, I'm raw. Bitch. Bitch, I'm raw. Bitch. bitch, I'm raw. Bitch, look, yeah, Conway, any confrontation is consequences. Y'all niggas flow is consistent contradiction. Gun in the console when you see Con in trenches. Songs with Kanye and the consequences. See how my confidence is? It's constant controversy when I do interviews, I have conversations. I should have really exposed you niggas, but I let you live, so congratulations. Bitch so bad, might hit a no contraceptive. She wet like condensation. You not just a star, you a constellation. You breaking my concentration, shit. Sticky in my crowns, I roll my glue stick. Niggas talking about I know won't do shit. I'm going crazy, dumb, going stupid. Whole crowd losing their mind.
Yeah. Look, Ross out in the category.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. Pop a bottle. Hold on. If you suck and swallow, smell that marijuana, they gon' follow. Throwing money on her like she won the lotto. Pussy must be serious. Holla, scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold on. Do it just like Nikki, go and bend it over. Say she never smoked, I turned it to a stoner.
Whoa. I like smoking weed, I like getting fly. I like having sex, I like girls who ride. I like my cup full, I like turning up. I like brand new shit, so this is what I love. I like that money, baby. Money, baby. Yeah. Money, baby. Money, baby. Yeah. That's it, I like, baby. Bust down, roller, you can't tell it. Time on it. Ain't no fuck niggas, watch me style on them. Put 100 on your hat, call you bank head. And you can dock a yacht on the tank, heavy money, baby. See the bird flights to overlock. Then turn into the max, shot the wavy crock. When they come to the V's, got a car lot. Hit chinks, I need 100 G's, I'm in far rock. Get the 2 dark when the porch bitch the road. Don't get too close around with the pistol loaded. Been getting money like a car high. Coke boys 10 mil on the dotted line. I like smoking weed, I like getting fly. I like having sex, I like girls who ride. I like my cup full, I like turning up. I like brand new shit, so this is what I like that money, baby.
Y'all know me, still the same OG, but I've been low-key. Hated on by most these niggas with no cheese, no deals and no G's, no wheels and no keys, no boats, no snowmobiles and no skis. Mad at me cause I can finally afford to provide my family with groceries. Got a crib with a studio and a saw full of tracks to add to the wall full of plaques, hanging up in the office and back of my house like trophies. Did y'all think I'ma let my dough freeze? Hold please, you better bow down on both knees. Who you think taught you to smoke trees? Who you think brought you the ODs? Easy E's, Ice Cubes and DOCs, the Snoop D-O double G's, and the group that said motherfuck the police. Gave you a tape full of dope beats to bump when you stroll through in your hood, or when your album sales wasn't doing too good. Who's the doc that he told you to go see? Y'all better listen up closely. All you niggas that said that I turn pop or the firm flop, y'all are the reason that Dre ain't been getting no sleep. So fuck y'all, all of y'all. If y'all don't like me, blow me. Y'all are gonna keep fucking around with me and turn me back to the old me.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about grades. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish.
Nigga, what? Nigga, who? Nigga, what? nigga who? No, switch your flow, get your dough. Can't fuck with the suck shit though. Switch your flow, get your dough. Can't fuck with the suck shit though.
Motherfuckers wanna act loco. Hit it with numerous shots with the fofo. Thanks wanna took a popo, smoke 'em like cocoa. Fuck rap, coke by the boatload. Fuck that, on the run by gun high, one eye closed. Left holes who some got closed. Stop your bullshit, Glock with the full clip. Motherfuckers better duck when the full spit. One shot can make a nigga do a full flip. Seen a nigga like a shot when the full hit. I hate my high, you know niggas wanna buy you. But see me, I wanna fuck for free. Like I gotta let it take a drive, make you feel it inside your belly. If it's tight, get the KY jelly. All night, get you wide up inside the telly. Side to side till you say J, till you're too much for me. Make you think you can fuck with me. Bring it down, girl, J to the Z. Make you think you can fuck with me. Bring it down, girl, J to the Z. Make you think you can fuck with me. Bring it down, girl, J to the Z. Make you think you can fuck with me. Bring it down, girl, J to the motherfucking condo with no fuck behind it.
You'll never ever get your bitch back. 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 Lamborghini dog, but I left off. Did a fuck around, got a nigga pissed off. Nice little pack, got stiff on. Did the Heisman on the hoe, got stiff on. Forgot that bite like Tyson on Holyfield. A couple of bills and I got my soda filled. Break out a state, I go head over heels for these bills. She thinks she the one, but to me she ain't never the real. I've been dripping like a god with her. I've been dodging out of fire with her. I've been filling up garages with her. I gave her first menage with her. Close your eyes, eyes, eyes. I'm about to slide. Wonder why. I stay in the sky. Pink Molly, let me dance with her. Freestyling, let me dance with her. Sky's better, yo, was cinnamon. Rose gold, it was cinnamon. Draco season with the book bag. Rat tag, got a little kid bag. Hunters on hunters, got a good batch. You ain't never ever get your bitch back. 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 Fucking my bitch out of change.
The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low. Them baggy sack pants and the Reeboks with the scratch. Turn around and gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low.
I ain't never seen nothing that'll make me go this crazy all night, spinning my dough. Had $1 million vibe in the body to go. Them birthday cakes, they stole the show. So sexual, she was flexible, professional, drinking Xano. Hold up, wait a minute, do I see what I think I will? Did the thing I seen, sure to get low. Ain't the same when it's up that close. Make it rain, I'm making it snow. With the pole, I got the bang bro. I'ma say that I prefer them no clothes. I'm into that, I love women exposed. She threw it back at me, I gave her more. Cash ain't a problem, I know where it goes. She had them
Jeans with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low. Them baggy sack pants and the Reeboks with the scratch. Turn around and gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shawty got low.
I fucked my money up. Damn. Now I can't re-up, ran up in his spot.
You're now tuned into Bars and Hoops Radio, where the world of hip hop and sports live.
Fuck you, lock my CEO up. Now it's back to Coca. Niggas talking shit, bro. Hang them by the rope up. Hit them with the chopper. Call that shit hot llama. Call me Waka Flocka. AKA Young Wild Nigga. AKA Young Drug Dealer. Got perp, got kush, got pills, got white. In the trap all night with the heart and soul. Stats on the floor, watch keep order with it. Shift it to the left and he shifts to the right. So us the brick boys got it all night. These lame man niggas ain't got no fight. Kick in my door, we gon' shoot it out all night. All for the brains, tryna shoot with a case.
Oh, they do it. Hey, oh, they do it. Hey, oh, they do it.
Yeah. Drug dealing music. Hey, I influence. Hey, I influence. Yeah. Oh, they do it. Hey, oh, they do it. Hey, oh, they do it. Yeah. Drug dealing music. Hey, I influence. Hey, I influence.
Hey. Shout out to JOJ. Hold on, man. You're not forgetting about Superman cake. Yeah. Shout out to Big East on the check, and I see you, bro. Shout out to my sister. Shout out to Jessica Grandy. Shout out to Nixon 100, the GM on the check-in, man. The chat line was
The
hot.
chat
man.
was popping. We
Yeah, the
apologize
phone
for not
was
getting to the chat.
Word
man.
up.
It's a lot
We definitely
of,
apologize for not
lot
getting
of
to the
talking.
chat.
A lot of talking.
Word to mother, man. So we reached the point of our show. Well, you know, we talk about a little bit of game, man. We gonna talk a little peep game. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sosa, Tiff Sosa, that is. You know what I'm saying?
back.
So I know she got an interesting topic for us this week, man. So Sosa, talk about it. What we got going on this week?
Well, as usual, you know me, I'll be surfing.
Huh?
And I always
Surfing?
see something that
Uh-oh,
stands
I
out.
need
And I
surfing.
always see, you know, a video that may stand out that catches my eye. And I'm like, we should talk about it. So I saw a video where a guy basically, I guess he was playing the role of stepdad and took his stepson to get a haircut. And they're
Okay.
at the barbershop. So in comes the dad. And when he sees that his son is there with the stepdad, he goes crazy. He makes such a scene that it's ridiculous. And, you know, he's all in the guy's face. That's my son. You have no right, you know, taking him to get a cut, blah, blah, blah. And
So say it again. Start from the beginning again.
Yeah, hold on. You gotta bring that back.
Bring that
please.
back.
For real?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, because that
we
one
got-
is
we
a
got-
serious one right now. Go ahead, talk about it.
So a guy is in a barbershop with the little boy who is his stepson,
Uh-huh.
and he's getting him a haircut. The son's dad comes in the barbershop and sees that the stepdad is getting the son a haircut.
Wow,
I don't
okay.
know if he
Damn.
looks at him as a stepdad, but from the post, they just showed pretty much him going off. So, you know, they end up calling the baby mom, and she was just like telling the dad to chill out. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, if it was that serious, you would be there getting him to cut. But okay, if you know that you guys are not together and people are gonna move on, are you so immature that you wouldn't have a regular conversation? Like the fact that you had to go in and you know threaten to beat him up and all the extra shit, like. It's just so immature. Like, do you feel
It
like
is
it comes a point in time where people just need to handle things differently? And obviously, you guys are not that tight to where your baby mom is seeing other people to have her son in the care or hands of someone else. You have to know that. So why try to embarrass him in front of all the other men in the barbershop because he's doing something positive with your son, instead of you just understanding that at the time, I guess you weren't there or you didn't play your part, whatever the case, and respecting that he's doing something positive. It's not like he had him doing something that was negative. So what do you feel?
I can see the guy getting emotional because he's not doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? As
And
far
that's-
as you
and that
being a
comes from
father,
that
which is
guilty
bad,
conscience.
you know. So
Mhm.
yeah, he just handled it the wrong way.
Mhm,
You know what he should have done is to say what's up to his son. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Peace,
mhm.
Almighty, and just that's it.
Peace,
You know,
Almighty.
Peace, Almighty. You know.
And what's sad about social media is the first thing they are basically saying in the comments is that homie should have popped on the baby dad because the way he was disrespecting him on his face about that not being his son, and he have no right having his son in the barber chair. And they was just like, you know, he should have popped on him. He
Nah,
should have
that's
popped
why he
on
can't
him.
pop.
But
He
the
can't
whole
really
thing
pop.
is, I'm proving this point already by having him here. Why would I pop? And then that just makes me look.
See,
Well,
like,
you're not
you
proving
know,
the point though. You just doing what you gotta do.
Self-defense is another thing, but you know, it also is like, damn, you putting me in a position where I might have to put hands on you, and I'm here doing something positive with your kid, so
and
he
that's
might
the
have to
thing.
see this.
You know what I mean? Like when you start showing people up, when you start showing a biological dad up, it's gonna cause this whole storm of emotions. Like nobody wants to have another dude fathering their child in front of their face. That, you know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
just so
no
happened
man-
though at that point
Nah,
though.
But if you're
yeah.
mature enough and you understand
Yes.
that your child is your child's mom, y'all not together.
Yeah, that's-
If this
exactly.
is somebody that she's seeing who
But that's
obviously
still not
has
his dad.
enough respect to have your child, then it should have been a different conversation in my book.
Yeah, it's still not his dad, and that's a conversation that didn't happen between the mother and the father, because it should never be a point to where we can't talk about me taking care of something like a haircut for my son. Period. That ain't gonna kill me. That ain't gonna make or break me. That ain't gonna send me to, oh shit, I ain't got no money until next week. Like, that's a conversation you need to have with the father.
And then you looking wild to your son, though.
Huh?
You looking wild to your son.
What
Like,
you
you
mean?
wilding because you wilding out in that situation, or you escalate in a situation that didn't need to be escalated.
Yeah.
Like, you could have talked to him. You could have talked to him as a man, whatever, this and that, because you in the wrong anyway. He's doing something innocent. He's taking the kid. She asked him to go. She asked him to go take him to go get a haircut, right? And then he took the son to get a haircut. What's wrong with that?
Hold on. Did we not have this conversation about 4 months ago where niggas would probably fuck around and get laid down over some Huggies? Bring a Huggies to the crib, right?
But obviously, if he's old enough to get a haircut,
that's different.
Then it's not just that. You know what I'm saying? If he's old enough to get a haircut, then by now it should be some understanding of what it is. There's a child that exists in the world. So whether you're the father playing the role or you're not, if you're not and you know it, relax. Relax.
He got caught up in his emotions at the time.
It would have been a date set for him to get that haircut with you if it was that real for you.
And shout out to my brother Tiny, man. He said pride. Pride is a motherfucker.
And it'll fuck you up.
Pride,
too.
he said, exactly. Pride stands for primary reason why I die early. And a lot of people have that pride. Like,
I ain't even think of that.
Man ain't going. A man is a stand-up man that got pride is not gonna sit there and allow another dude to take his son, especially if he's around.
We don't know that.
Huh?
We don't know the situation.
A man. That's why I said a man.
We don't know the situation.
No, but I said a man. A man. We ain't talking about whether he's a bozo or not. We just talking about as a man that takes pride in taking care of his kid. He's not gonna sit there and allow another dude to take his son to the neighborhood barbershop.
If you're taking care of your kid, you're not gonna let that happen. You're not even gonna be in that position.
Point.
So how you mad? That's what I'm saying. So how are you mad because of that?
Because maybe again,
y'all are not together. You gotta look at the whole situation.
It don't got nothing to do with being together.
Now, I'm not gonna say women are not spiteful.
Between the mother and the father. If there's a clear line of communication, this scenario would never come up.
That's true.
It would never come up.
The moms never thought that would happen. She didn't plan for that to happen.
It's still, they
she didn't
still
send
have
them
a
out
child
with,
together. This situation should never come up if they're effectively communicating with each other. He needs a haircut this week. All right, I got him.
Yeah, but you might have that nigga that will say that and don't have him and don't come and don't come through. And
we don't know the whole situation. Though.
We don't know. We don't know. So we can't say. But obviously something happened. Either she was being spiteful and let him take him, or he promised and didn't take him in time, or she was tired of asking. It has to be one of the two.
Because at the end of the day, what you also
and either way, though, as a man, you embarrass yourself like that by acting crazy in front of the barbershop instead of speaking to that man.
But you're also embarrassing that man as a father by having another.
But nobody knows.
No, you're
nobody
not.
knows until you say something.
Because she authorized that without you being there. So you're not embarrassing him. The odds of you coming in there, he has no control over that. He's going by with him and who he has a relationship with her. So he's going off of what they discussed and what they decided to do, not you. He's not waking up thinking about what you want to do for the day. He's thinking about what she wants to do for the day and what she says. And that's what happened.
As a man that get groomed every week, you know what it is to get a haircut and keep the shit
and
sharp.
You should have your son there.
This is my point. 3 come here laser sharp every week. I try to come here laser sharp every week. As you with a growing son, you want if he's of you, you're gonna make sure that he's laser sharp every week as well. It's no need for another nigga to take my son to the barbershop to get laser sharp every week. You know what I'm saying? When it gets to that point, that means that we not communicating.
So do you feel that he was right for acting out the way he did, or he should have pulled him to the side and talked
It
to
ain't
him
no pulling
like
him
a
to
man?
the side. I can't.
That's
I
who
can't
your
get
child
mad
is
at
in
him.
the care of
No,
at the
I gotta
moment.
get mad at the mother.
But no, if you can take the time to get all in his face and spit all in his face and talk shit and
That
say
was
how he pussy and you'll do this to him and do this to that,
That was
then
different.
that means you should be man enough to be able to pull him to the side and say, look, you're here with my son. Thank you for being responsible enough to get him here safely and do this. But my beef is with his mom. If that's the case,
There we go. That's the first.
If that's
thing
the case,
that a real
if
nigga's
that's
gonna
the
say,
case.
nigga, why you coming to me, nigga?
If
Talk
that's
to your
the
baby
case.
mother.
Because this is the arrangement we have.
Facts.
So y'all obviously don't have a certain communication.
That's my point.
That should be the mature way to handle it. But to get in the man's face and embarrass him in front of, because the guy who was the stepdad was not an aggressive person, and you can see that he wasn't trying to really engage in what the baby father was trying to make him engage in. He was trying to
he was salty.
antagonize him to where he was,
salty.
Yeah,
he
and
was
the guy
salty.
was just like, I'm calling her. I'm calling her. Well, that's who sent him there with her. He should
call your ambulance.
I mean, a lot of that. I seen a video. So a lot of that is just, it was misdirected energy from son that was trying to be the antagonizer, because the worst thing you could tell a nigga that don't take care of his kids is he don't take care of his kids.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said.
So he's gonna overreact and jump out the window because he feels some type of way because he's not getting that done, but another man is getting that done.
Yeah.
And if they're separated and co-parenting, if he lived with that woman and he's handling responsibilities under that roof, that's her man now. He's handling responsibilities. But however, now I hear what you're saying still, because I know you got a young boy, so you probably looking at it from the perspective of you not allowing that, and I respect that. But what I'm saying is, if that's something that I know, me personally, if that's something that I know that his father takes care of on a regular, even if she asks me to do it, I'm not doing it. That's something that his father does for him. That's like a bond. That's something that they do. I'm gonna let you go get that done because that is your biological son.
That's a fact. You see what you
Now,
said?
if you would if you're not doing it, and this is my lady and this is my stepson, we going to get shot. Fuck with that nigga talking about he ain't coming to get you shot.
Yeah.
Bars of Who's Radio? Who's this?
Yo, what's up, man? What's good? It's Tiny, man. I had to call back, man.
Tiny, talk about it.
Yo, listen, it's like this. If the mother didn't have a conversation with me about the next man taking my son to the barbershop, and I go over there and I see him at the barbershop and she didn't inform me, it's a problem.
Why she got to have a conversation with you? Why
Even if you know she's dating in a
Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me because I'm dead serious about this. I'm dead serious about this. It's like this. Yo, you didn't talk to me about another man taking my son to the barbershop, and I go over there to the barbershop and I see him. Yo, guess what? My son is coming with me right now, this moment. I got a problem with it. Go talk to her because she should have talked to me.
Why she got to talk to you?
Because I'm the father.
Hold on. She shouldn't have to talk to you because if that was something that you were already doing,
if we're not together, sometimes I can be busy at work or whatever. I can be busy. It's something happening. But if you did not communicate with me as far as telling me, well, you know what? Somebody's about to take my son to the barbershop. It's a problem, and it's going to be a problem. And I'm going to act on it. And then if he got something to say, he going to catch it too, because that's my son.
Tiny. If first of all, it wouldn't be somebody's taking my son. It would never be if someone with a woman with respect and a woman that is,
it's not emotional.
Respectable
It's not
for
emotional.
herself and her kid. It won't be somebody's taking our kid to the barbershop. It would be that you would know his name. And it would be like so-and-so is taking him to the barbershop. Now, if you obviously, if you're in the kid's life, would already know about this man, and you would know that this man's around. Now, if you're not involved in the kid's life, more than likely you probably won't know the kids around. The kids around another man.
I got my hand up.
Go ahead, Jay.
The thing that is it a barbershop that I take my son to? You know, that's my whole thing.
What if y'all in the same hood?
If it's a neighborhood barbershop,
the neighborhood barbershop.
It's the neighborhood barbershop. That's what I'm saying.
Because
if you popped up there, because look, it matters because if I'm taking my son to a
That's
neighborhood
why,
barbershop
'cause you
all
care
the
about other
time,
people.
and somebody takes my son there, then I can see it being an issue.
Because you care about what
But
other
if
people
I'm not,
are viewing
but
it
if I'm
as?
not taking my son to the barbershop every week, and then he just so happens to pop up at the barbershop, then I can't, like, if I'm not taking him every week, I can't be mad. If I'm taking him every week and then I see him in there with another, you know what I'm saying? But you and the baby moms is not together. That's what I'm
But when
saying.
you say
like,
neighborhood
but I-
barbershop, are you more worried about the people seeing him with the
I'm
guy?
not-
that's the
I'm
whole
not- I'm
thing.
not worried
Of
about-
course,
I'm
that's
not
the whole
worried
thing.
about-
That's the whole thing. That's the whole
But she's
thing.
supposed to be worried about him getting a
Listen to
haircut.
me. I'm
Your
not.
homeboy
Listen.
is supposed to be
The haircut
cool
can wait.
because
You can
know
wait
it's
another
nothing else
week.
between you and her.
I'm
and
cutting
he's
his
taking
hair.
Yeah, all cut his hair.
Oh,
You
he's
can
getting
wait
a
another
bowl cut.
week. You can wait another week.
And
A
when
couple
it's your
days.
turn, it's your, that's
Hold on.
crazy.
Don't do that.
Y'all
Don't do
so-
that.
He's getting the bowl.
So,
cut.
If the biological,
Let us men have our emotions.
If the biological father was showing up to get a fresh cut and his son was in there, he's a sorry nigga because your son should have been with you.
Yeah.
Why you going there to get a fresh
There
cut?
you go.
All right, so,
There you go.
So let's flip it though. Hold on, Tiny. I hear you on the line, right? So.
Yeah.
Let's flip it now. We not together. We cool.
Yes, the hair shit.
All
I already
right.
know
No,
it's
no,
been
no,
a.
no,
Hold on, hold on. Let him finish.
Let
Let
me
him finish.
cook now, right? So let's flip it and say we got a daughter together.
Mm-hmm.
We cool. We communicate.
With the baby moms, you saying?
Now,
Okay.
no, hold on. Now, me and my baby moms is cool.
Uh-huh.
We communicate. Just so happened, I got my daughter this weekend, right? And me and my girl, who I'm with right now, playing a last minute, let's go out and have a good time on the town, go to eat, bring my daughter with me. But before,
Oh no,
we
go to
bring
the
my
beauty
daughter,
salon.
hold
Beauty
on.
salon. Make it a beauty salon.
There we go. So I sent my daughter to the beauty salon with my girl to get her hair done. As a mother, there we go.
No, ain't no there we
There
go.
we go. As a mother, how
Because I've
would
really
you
been
feel?
through this.
How would you feel?
I would feel like long as you don't cut her hair without asking me, long as you don't cut it, permit, put a chemical, anything, do it.
What if she
Get
got
her
the
hair
streaks
done.
and all that? She looking like
See now
$1 million bucks.
Now you talking about streaks and chemicals when it comes to certain things like that. No
perm.
No,
If she got the beeswax going in, it's
those
okay.
are the only terms
Go
that I
ahead.
feel like you should discuss it with me on. Whether you plan on, like, do you think, hey, should she get a perm? No. Like, ask me stuff like that can really change.
What if she looked at it no harm,
No.
foul? We got
now getting her hair done is
Dad
one
felt
thing.
okay with
as
it.
long as I don't care, get her hair done, braid
So
it.
what
whatever
about the
fuck
same-
you
the
wanna
hair-
do.
the same
As long as-
hairstyle?
if it comes to whether you're gonna do certain things that will change her whatever, let me know. Like a perm or something like that is what you need to ask me first. If you're not, as long as you're not doing nothing like that or cutting, then go ahead.
We brought it to the women.
Do it.
It's different because
Do
they,
it.
yeah.
And not all women will say that. Not
What
all
if the baby
women will
father
say
called
that.
Now,
Yeah.
You ain't pick up like, what the fuck this nigga want?
And as
He got
long
his
as you
daughter
know
this
your,
week. Leave me
your
alone. I'm
kid's
with my
father,
man.
if he's with her and that's his girl and they've been together, then he obviously trusts her. So that's how I mean, come on. Anything else
That's
is
true,
really
too.
just
That's a different aspect
tormenting
to it.
myself. Honestly, tormenting myself.
All right,
anything
so
other than that.
passed
So
it. You passed it.
Yeah.
You did it. Tiny, go ahead, Tiny.
Yo, listen, the bottom line is this, man. It's communication. It's just straight communication. If she communicates
So you can't get mad at that
somebody
man
else
then.
is taking my son, or if she don't talk to me about it, it's gonna be a problem.
So Tiny, you can't be mad at that man bringing it, bringing the son.
Men are short
Yes, I can.
and y'all
But,
not.
all right, first, let me
If
set
it's
this straight.
about
I took
communication
I
between
take
you and
all
your
my
wife-
sons to the barbershop. That's just what I do.
But not regardless of that, if you have a relationship with your baby moms, right, whatever, y'all talking, and you understand, then you know it's something totally different
What
than
if it's
if you don't.
What if it's a spare of the moment and
This
y'all
is-
decide, hey, you know what? Let's take a trip to Disney World tomorrow. You know what? I'm gonna plan it for this weekend. Fuck it. Get the kids' haircuts, and we're gonna do this. What if there's something like that?
Then the mother should respect
listen,
the father.
listen.
No, the mother should respect the father.
If she
enough
goes,
and she take it.
listen. If she tells her man, to go to the barbershop with my son, she better be with him. He's not going to be taking my
But
son
he
to
does
the
everything else. He
barbershop by
lives with
himself.
them. What the fuck?
what the
So
thing.
he can wake up in the house and cook and do everything else, but he can't take him to get a
But
haircut.
again, like I said,
fuck the mother in another room, but he can't.
No, man, yo, I don't know, yo.
That's
right
a bonding moment between
yo,
him and his
Tiff,
biological
I'll be rocking with you 110%. But that right there, that's some bullshit.
No, I'm
gonna tell
saying
you now.
if so. Wait a
because-
minute. So when it comes to Sierra and motherfucking like and Russell, and then you got Future, right?
Boy, we know
So
how
do you
that's
think
going.
that she was supposed to be like, hey, I'm gonna take my let Russell? What? How do you think that started?
That's
you
a
think they asked for
respectable thing to
permission?
do.
Nah, I don't. I think in their situation, I don't even think that
First
applies.
If the father, like you said, is there, then
First
obviously
off,
he would have got a
first
cut when he
off,
was, right?
Hold
When
on,
he
no,
walked in
no.
that
Let me say
barbershop,
this.
like we
First
said.
off, as a
So
woman,
obviously,
first off,
there's a
as
reason that
wait,
you're not.
hold on. First off, as a woman that's gonna sleep with a man that got 10 different baby mothers and stuff, and then you have one by him, you get what you get. Hello?
So
We hear you guys.
That's not true. So
You
you
know
so
what
you
I'm saying?
saying so if a nigga
No,
got five
listen,
kids, I shouldn't
listen
even
to
look
me.
at him.
As a woman, you dealing with a superstar
I mean, I'm
that
not, but I'm
already
saying-
you already know that
I
got
sure
10
wouldn't.
different baby mothers from 10 different places, and you chose to have a kid. You get what you get.
Well,
he gonna be like this.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
yeah, but she fixed it. So that's what I'm saying. That's what you get, right? So don't be mad when you walk into the barbershop and the nigga sitting there with Russell.
I mean, that kid that he identifies with that kid as his father, as his
So
dad.
what I'm
You
saying,
know what I mean?
in the
So
same household, even if you're in the child's life, and Russell, I mean, I think Future do fuck with his child.
yeah, but they in two totally different states. We probably, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think they have joint custody of the kid. Russell
Fact.
damn near raised him since he was 2
Okay, so
years
let's move
old.
off of them.
So
You brought him up.
saying
Yeah, I was
that-
trying to think of somebody.
I'm
But
saying
let's
that
move off of
if
them.
I'm saying that from the video I saw, that guy was a little bit into his feelings. That I think that he probably was upset about the guy taking his son to the barbershop. I don't know if that's his duty or not, but it
He was
looked a
very
little
upset.
bit more like
He was
mad that son got shorty.
But
He wouldn't have been mad if
the
he
way,
wasn't in his life.
but you know what? The way
That's a
niggas
fact.
are though.
Niggas ain't
If
gonna get
niggas
mad
know,
if they
if
not.
he
they
know,
not-
that
No.
niggas, hold on.
This niggas that's
The
not-
way immature dumb niggas is though. if he know that niggas in that barbershop know what's up, he gonna put on a show.
But so-
Some niggas are that ignorant to where they just gonna do it.
But a nigga
especially
that-
if they know the nigga's not a nigga that's gonna fight or want to put
guy
on a show.
that don't care
A
is
nigga
not
will
gonna get mad.
A nigga that don't care, right? But a nigga might. It be niggas that do shit that don't care, but they do it on a just cause it's a nigga on just to showboat with the
mad
man.
'cause
They don't
he
really
cared.
care about the chick or the kid. Sometimes it just be a thing for a man where they feel like they got one up and they're gonna do it to showboat because the
man
guy
that
clearly
cares.
wasn't an aggressive guy.
Yeah.
And you was all up in his face and all that acting crazy when you could have called your baby moms and respectfully, that's who you got the kid with. All that showboating in front of everybody in the barbershop was unnecessary and immature.
It wasn't
And
unnecessary.
I feel like, especially in front of your kid, because what did you really
man knew
prove
what
when
he
you
was
didn't
getting
walk in there
into.
with him?
He know that the baby
you know
father
whose
still
fault that
around.
was? That was the kid's mother's fault for putting him in that position, anyway.
That. So
Yo-
so when a
yo,
nigga's
Tiny,
with a
what
bitch
pride-
and she
what
want to
pride
break,
stand
no.
Huh? Pride stands for primary reason I died early.
Oh, whatever. And he had exactly. He had pride. The
That's a
baby
fact.
father.
No, it ain't the baby father.
The baby father had the
guy-
pride.
The guy that said, "No worries, I'll take him to the barbershop."
That was pride.
That was not
That was-
pride.
that
That
was
was him
foolish.
living
Like,
up
at
to
the
his
end of the day,
part in a
if the
relationship.
If the father's still around,
Oh my
and
God.
you know he's still around,
This is why
give him the
ignorance
benefit
exists
of
in
the
our
doubt.
culture so
Nah.
much.
This
It is
no, this
ridiculous
is not ignorance.
because
what
It's
Tiny is saying
ignorance.
is
See,
true.
right now,
If it was
you
a
talking
random-
from right
if it
now.
was
You
a
talking from a
random-
woman's
hold
perspective.
on, now, if
That's
it
what
was
you
a
talking
random-
from. You
no,
talking
if it
about
was a
you
random,
talking
that's
about
different.
guys that raise their sons. You talking to somebody who raised their sons.
My father,
all the
my
way
son's father
100.
raised his son too. And if it was a mother,
Would you
if it was
ask
a
another
mother,
dude to take your son to the barbershop, knowing that your son's father's in his life?
depending on where we at
No.
the time, in that time.
Don't
And that
No,
time,
would
if
you
we
do
got a
that?
show to do
If
or
the
something to do,
barbershop
and that's
was
what's
on
convenient, why the fuck
197
not? If he's respectfully in his life,
We've so far ahead of ourselves. You know why? Because we don't know if this is her man.
Right.
We don't know if they
But
live
we
together.
going
We
off
don't
of all
know.
aspects
We
of
don't
it.
know.
his
We
At
don't
this
know
point.
if we don't know if that was just somebody she just met,
Right.
And we
That's
don't know the
if
situation.
It was a random, that's
It's
different.
the kid's theirs.
If
That's
it was
the
a random,
the kid is
The
theirs.
kid is theirs.
Yo, so
Yeah,
that
but
just goes
if-
to show y'all mad emotional. That's all I want to see.
Nah, man, he ain't mad emotional. It don't got nothing to do with emotional. It got something to do with communication.
Yeah, but again, Sosa, you can't.
You know how many men there's been from the back in the days? Men have been taking their fucking kids around Auntie May and other fucking women down the block and shit from the church.
Okay, so now you sound like you trying to get revenge. So you sound like that was sweet revenge
from
then.
back
Where that
in the
revenge
days.
record at? Revenge.
Yeah, you sound like you want revenge then.
So back in the days, that's been going on. So don't act like kids
Men
have
that
been
take pride in taking
kids
care
have
of their
been
kids.
around other women in their younger years and realize later, like, oh, dad did have me around this bitch.
Listen, the fact
kids have been exposed to that from back in the day. So
But
don't act like it's motherfucking new.
the fact that he got in homeboy face, it justified the fact that he cares. It
How?
justified
But
the
what
fact that
I
he's
swear,
still
I wish I
around.
could follow up, and I want to
He's
know
around.
what the
A
fuck he's been
dude that
doing.
don't care, because I know dude, and I
No,
hate
but
to
there's
say it,
niggas that just
I
want to
know dudes that
showboat
don't
because
care.
they can
No.
too.
I know some niggas
Oh my
that don't
god!
care
So you don't
about
think
them
that's
having
possible? You
It
don't think that
is.
just because he was in the barbershop where people know them and know how it looks, he
And
showboated?
that would even make it worse.
Thank you.
That would even make it worse.
But a nigga
You
don't
got the
care
nerve to bring
at
my
the
son
moment
to
if
my
they're
barber
ignorant.
shop?
If they're ignorant, they don't care. But obviously, like he said, if you did not come in there, if you're walking into the barbershop to find us there, obviously you should have had
But
him
the
with
man
you.
doing it don't know. He
Exactly.
could have picked a random barbershop, whatever closest. I'll Google it right
Yes,
now.
you don't
and then
know.
It just so
It
happens
might
to
not have
be-
been the.
You know what I'm saying? It just so happens that it was the barbershop that the baby father goes to.
Hey, listen. I can see if the baby mother. I can see if the baby mother went. I can see if the baby mother called me up and was like, "Yo, you know what? Your son need a haircut. Come get him a haircut."
Right.
And then I said, "Yo, I can't do it right now." Then she, all right, cool. Somebody else is gonna do it. Whatever. I can see that happening. But if she calls me up and she tells me, "Yo, my son need a cut," or whatever the case may be, I'm coming to get him a cut. All right, hold on, give me a time. I'm going to get him.
That's a whole fact. I'm gonna be tight. I'm not gonna want no next man taking my son to get no haircut, especially if I'm around. That's me. Like that's my responsibility.
That's why I said it depends on the man.
But when a man is with a new girl,
if he wasn't in his life, if
so
he
you
wasn't,
respect when the woman be like, "Nah, don't have your bitch touching my
So,
girl, my daughter's hair."
I'm not with that either.
If he wasn't, if
Wait,
he
hold
wasn't,
on.
hold on.
Because
If he
you gonna get
wasn't,
me mad.
I'm not gonna.
Hold
I'm
on.
not one of those guys that's gonna tell you, "Oh, I had no next nigga around my kid."
So if
No,
he-
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Still, did you hear me?
You did say
Still, I did not. I said if you have your girl and my daughter's around and she wants to do her hair and I act up about it, do I have a right?
Yes.
So can we
Okay.
agree? Can we agree? If he wasn't in his son's life, he's dead wrong for that.
If he wasn't in his son's life,
Yeah.
yes, he's dead wrong.
He's dead wrong.
But
And,
for
and
him
don't
to
try
get
to
mad,
showboat because you
for
a
him to
dominator.
get mad, he obviously had to be in his son's life.
Not
in some
You don't know. You
Not
don't know that.
true.
You don't know that.
Yo,
Some people
Not
are emotional.
I'm telling, fuck emotion. If a
Yo,
nigga don't
niggas
give a
be
fuck,
ignorant.
he's not gonna give a fuck.
Do you not,
Not a
think that
real
he could
nigga.
have possibly
Not a real
felt like he
dude.
had
Not
one
a
up
real
on him?
dude.
Just
Not
a
a real
showboat.
dude.
If a man
Not a
don't
man.
care-
Not a man.
If a man doesn't care about his kid, he's not gonna get emotional.
That's not true.
Because he's not gonna put
He didn't-
himself in a
that's not
position to where he's gonna
Some
put
people
his
don't
life
think.
on
That's
the line.
It's
Because
thousands
when you-
people's in jail
Listen,
because of that same
exactly.
reason.
Niggas care about
Hold
how
on,
they
hold
look.
on, hold
in
on.
front
Wait
of
a
That's
minute.
my point. 'Cause
Let
when
me
you get to
explain
that
something to
point,
you.
it's either freedom or you in jail. Because when
That's
you
it.
approach a nigga about your kid, it's either freedom or jail. Because you don't know how that man is gonna.
All right,
be.
That's not a situation to go to jail for,
All
though.
right, let's move on because I just fact checked this shit and the shit was a skit. Let's move on.
But it still
Shut
was.
up.
It still was a good.
So-
It still was a good.
It was.
We
But
arguing
as a
over
man-
nothing.
As a man that takes pride in taking care of his son, nobody wants to see the next man taking their kid to no barbershop when you're around. That's violation. Ain't no justifying that. It's communication. But
Period.
anyway, since we talk about fathers and black fathers being there for their kids, Bronny James was just drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers in the second round of the NBA draft at pick number 55. And people are up in arms because of the way that it happened. Rich Paul and LeBron, they kind of, once they seen that it was a possibility, they started putting the word out to other teams, don't draft my son or else he's going to go to Australia. So they kind of left the lane open for the Lakers to draft LeBron James Jr. in this year's NBA draft. And surprisingly, a lot of our people, black people,
was mad.
are mad.
Yeah,
So-called black.
Because he did. Yeah, so I ain't going to call him so. These niggas is niggas. Mad because LeBron James exercised his power and his capital in the NBA to get his son to the Los Angeles Lakers. So, Jay, we going to start with you because me and 3D been going back and forth with niggas for the past 24 hours.
That's why I don't like the NBA right now.
Talk about it. And I know Tiny's still on the line.
It's not even about basketball. It's about promotion and other things. Like this is you'd be losing the art right now.
Get all of that.
What you mean?
Talk about, is LeBron James wrong for exercising his capital and power?
That's why I stopped liking LeBron, because of the power that he has. No, the power that he had. Well,
you don't like the fact that he got his son into the league.
No, because I don't like what he promotes at the end of the day.
Jay, you don't like the fact that he got his son into the league. Forget what he promotes. He got his son an opportunity.
If that's a selfish thing that he wanted to do, I can say congratulations. He's in the league right now. For me, LeBron James playing basketball, he don't even play defense. So what are you even doing out there? No, what are you doing out there? So you just collecting money.
He's putting butts in seats. That's what he's doing.
Yeah,
it's basketball is a business.
So then you put more butts in seats. You just looking. That's what I mean. The product.
So the Lakers' bottom line is getting met.
The Lakers look like a clown right now to me.
They look like they going.
They look like a circus. That's a circus over there.
They going to sell tickets.
Yeah,
to the circus.
Because it's a circus. Yeah,
it's a business at the end of the day.
You got it.
Are you upset at the fact that LeBron James did what other conglomerates and Fortune 500 companies do for their kids over a kid that went to college for 4 years to get a master's degree or a bachelor's degree to attain a career? Are you mad at LeBron?
Because his son didn't have to do that. His son didn't even have to play basketball.
So you're mad?
I'm not mad at the situation. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't control that. That's part of what the NBA and that's part of what LeBron does. But
well, are you mad at LeBron being a black man, actually pulling that card and pulling his son in? Is that something that you're mad at when you got other people from other?
If you want to add it to the black culture,
yes, talk about
to the black culture. I'm kind of neutral because
what? For your kid?
I just don't know because I just don't like that situation. Like as far as like you pulling your, you say you gonna pull your kid in?
My kid in. Why not?
Hold on, let Jay finish. We gonna come around.
But you trying to it to me is fake though. It's like WWE. It's not real. That's not real basketball. Your son is not good enough to play in the NBA right now, and you bringing him in just because. Just because you're at the end of your career, so you trying to do something just to be on the books. The first person to do that, the first black male to do that. Like, come on, like, and this is where we going with it. Basketball, like, there's mad deeper stuff that we could go with, and LeBron is not even at that level. Look at the Lakers coach right now. He's getting all kinds of trouble for calling, for calling black women. We're not even on that topic. You know what I'm saying? Like calling black women niggas to their face and stuff. Like the Lakers are dead wrong for even having him.
That's speculation
right there.
Jay.
That's speculation.
Yeah, man. Like how shorty come out a decade and a half later talking about JJ Redick.
So what about the other people? What about the other people?
What other people?
The baby moms. The one he had, the one he was dating a black chick, which was Spanish, and then she's not.
So when he becomes the Lakers coach, this is when they decide to say JJ Redick called me. JJ Redick has had a 15-year NBA career. He's been on ESPN. He's been an analyst for maybe 2 or 3 years. He's been podcasting for a few years. Why? He had to become the Lakers coach for them to tell us this. Like, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it is true. I'm saying Why now?
I got
If somebody spit on me, I'm not gonna wait till they the coach of the Knicks and be like, "Yo, he's foul. He spit on me and my kid at a game before."
I got it.
Yep.
Especially if it's somebody.
But they did that. They did that when he was a player. When he was,
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that.
That was before. Them allegations was before.
No, I didn't hear those JJ Redick
So
allegations.
we
up
moving
until
for the
the other
topic
day.
though. Forget JJ Redick. We talking about LeBron exercising his power.
Because I stopped being a LeBron fan too.
Why I would do that for my
it,
kid.
Sosa. And Tiny, you on the line still? I hear you.
Yeah.
If my kid is
So
showing
if
me
your
that
kid
he wants it, and
so hold
whatever,
up. If your kid wasn't good enough to play for the NBA,
What do
you still would pull him in there?
Wait, do you feel he's not good enough, or do I feel that? Because
The whole
as a
nation knows
parent,
that.
Well,
not as a parent. Not as a parent.
I don't care. As a parent, I'm
See,
still
you don't
pulling
care
him to
about it.
fucking. And guess what, nigga? You better do what you got to do while you in, because that's what I'm your parent. I paved the way for shit like this. This is for my family. You think I'm not gonna do it for mine? Why not? I'm pulling my son in. I don't give a fuck.
Go ahead,
Hey,
Chinese.
guess what,
Go ahead,
son?
Chinese.
Perform
Since you
now.
on the
Come on,
line,
get
we're
it
gonna
together.
get your
He's
point, then we're
probably
gonna
gonna
wrap
be
it
in
up
his
after
ass,
this.
but we won't see it.
All right.
We won't
I have a
see it.
question, right? Did LeBron go to other teams and tell them not to do it
He did
because
that
he's
too.
going to
As
wind
it
up
got
going
closer,
to
yes.
Rich
As
Paul
it
said
got
that. Rich Paul said that.
LeBron ain't do
but
nothing.
Huh?
Rich
You don't
Paul
think-
did it.
Rich Paul did it. So they once it got closer to the reality, they started sending kites around the league. Don't pick my son, or don't pick my client, because we'll go to Australia because he doesn't want to play for you.
Yo, you know what?
That's
Yeah, I don't.
their right.
I'm not feeling
Now
that.
it's different.
I'm
Yeah.
not
That's
feeling
right.
that at all.
Yeah.
That's their right.
I'm gonna let everybody
Why?
go and then I'll finish.
As a
Why?
person, I have the right to choose what the fuck I want to do in my life.
There you go.
I mean, as
Something
a
totally different.
father
It's something
doing that
totally
for a son, I mean that's understandable.
And if I
but
have the
the
leeway to
way
do
the
it,
way
'cause
they
my
went
kid-
about it,
hold
man, I'm not feeling that
Why?
because it wasn't fair. It was
Fair to who?
like he said, he probably went somewhere he don't deserve to be there.
He don't deserve to be there.
Why y'all say he don't deserve
Your
to be there?
parents,
deserve to be
parents
there.
should have played.
I'm
there.
not saying. I'm saying he probably didn't. So you know what? Another team would have probably got him if they didn't get involved. See, it's like that's the same way LeBron putting a super team together. The only reason he went to Miami because he wanted them other two players to come so he can win a championship.
It's
He put a
called
super
leverage.
team together. Come on, man. That's that craziness, man.
It's
That's
called
why
leverage.
I believe what JOJ said.
Thank
the
you.
basketball, the NBA is becoming a circus.
It's a circus.
when they doing that.
It's entertainment at the end of the day.
It is
It's
entertainment.
still a
leverage.
circus, though, man. It's still a circus. That's what's
People
going
are
on.
paying to see the circus.
At the end of the day, it's an entertainment sports
It's
league.
entertainment.
Yeah.
So
ESPN.
So
Entertainment.
At the end of the day, it's an entertainment about competition, about who's the better of the best.
okay,
You don't be putting
okay. We already know that. Yeah, the best players in the world is in the NBA. All right. At the end of the day, it's an entertainment business. They're in the business of entertainment, sports entertainment. All of y'all niggas that's talking around talking about Bronny don't deserve this, Bronny don't deserve that. Probably never even seen a kid play more than once or twice. Probably looked at his stats. What all y'all motherfuckers do is look at people's stats and try to judge it.
Wait.
Let me finish, bro. Let me
Hold on,
finish.
Tiny,
Let me
let him
finish. Y'all look at the stats. Y'all saying he's not deserving. We're not talking about a kid that his father said, "Come on, get up off the couch. I'm gonna get you on the Lakers." We're not talking about that. This kid has been a 5-star athlete coming out of high school, a high school All-American. He's been working on his game since he's been a kid. This is not a kid that was, and y'all don't even know he was on 6 other teams' draft board. He wasn't just on the Lakers draft board. Before he had the
but he told the other teams not to draft him.
I'm about to tell you why. I'm about to tell you why.
He told the other team not to draft him. That's where the whole thing is foul at. What if the other team wanted him first?
It's about what he wants, though.
It's about what he wants.
Dude, I want to ask you something too.
Y'all gotta let me finish where I'm going.
Let him finish.
He had 10 teams that wanted to work him out. He only worked out for 2 teams because that's what, when you have the cachet or when you're able to dictate where you want to go. Austin Reeves did the same thing. His agent knew the Lakers wanted him. So they told other teams, don't take Austin because he don't want to come there. He already have a deal on the table. Now the team could have said, fuck what they talking about and take him anyway. But they know that The guy don't want to be there, so I'm not taking him. If your kid walks out of law school and you got connections with 4 different firms, but your strongest connection is the best one, you're gonna walk your kid into the best one. If you have the power to do so. So I don't want him to go and get drafted by Indiana at 51 when I know that, okay, he might not even make that team. He might not even make that roster. Their development side of their basketball team is garbage. He's going to get drafted and then cut. The Lakers could have just signed Bronny right after the draft. They were in a position.
So what about all the other players that's probably better than him?
They would have never made it that far, and even if they get to that point,
Tiny,
you see what you just said? You just said players that was better than him wouldn't have make it that far because they didn't have the connection he got with his father.
Like who?
That's that bullshit. That's what I'm talking about.
Who?
That's a circus.
Like who? Players that's better than him, like two. Like who?
I'm not saying. I'm not calling out anybody particular.
Because at the end of the day, that's a crapshoot. It's the bottom. It's the bottom.
Could have went to the Lakers.
It's the bottom 4 picks. He went 55. It's the bottom 4 picks. That shit is a crapshoot. They could have took all those players that's left are in the same pool of players. I could close my eyes and pick one of them.
That's a fact.
So we're not talking about he got taken over some kid. It was a kid that averaged less points than Bronny that went 23 in the first round. That's getting a guaranteed contract. He averaged 2 points a game and 2 rebounds.
And that's the difference, Tiny. You heard what he said?
Yeah,
guaranteed contract. When you get drafted in the first round, that's guaranteed money.
Now, if the Lakers would have took him with that 17th pick, I would have been in here not defending shit, not saying nothing. That's a problem. I said a month ago he's not a one and done kid, but he's going to be granted that opportunity by his inner circle. That's life. Nepotism is everywhere. If anybody in this room had an opportunity to put your son in a high-paying job, in a high-paying position, you're going to do it.
That's right.
Now, NBA is performance-based. Bronny has to deliver or his ass will be out the league.
Whole fact.
It ain't rocket science. But everybody think that LeBron just woke him up off the couch and put him on the Lakers. Nah, man. It's not that. The kid has some ability. He has NBA athleticism. He can defend. He can shoot the ball. He just needs a few years to develop.
That's a fact.
Everybody is all in cahoots because they think that he got there strictly off of LeBron putting him there. No, the kid was a high school All-American. And someone goes back to when I was arguing with guys about the Lonzo Ball who didn't know about Lonzo Ball. They think that he got to the league because LeVar Ball was on TV saying he's better than Steph Curry.
And
like, come on, it don't work that way.
That's a fact. And I want to ask something, man. Shame on you to all you colored folks out here. You know what I'm saying? That got media outlets that want to sit here and knock LeBron for doing what any parent would do for their kid at the end of the day. He didn't, like 3 said, he didn't take an opportunity away from somebody deserving of an NBA spot in the first round. They drafted somebody in the first round at 17, which was a high prospect. They waited until pick number 55. That's not a guaranteed contract. That probably, if it wasn't LeBron James' son, he probably would get an opportunity, probably wouldn't make it, and then it'd be probably somewhere overseas after his shot.
Ronnie was going to be taken in that second round, late 50s or whatever, by another team. Like I said, he was on 6 other teams' draft board. The reason why you take him if you're another team, at the end of the day, he's still a prospect, and he still has a name. He has name recognition. So even if you put him on your G League team, people are coming out to watch your G League team just to see what he does.
Yeah.
Hold on. This draft was dirt. This draft was very weak. There's no marquee names in this draft. So they need something to talk about on the lead up to Summer League. What are they going to talk about for those people to buy those tickets in Vegas to go to Summer League? Bronny's going to be the talk of Summer League. I bet you that game sells out soon as it goes on sale because they want to see what he does.
Yeah, and that's smart.
Like, this is business. It's not personal.
There you go. And that's a great point. And,
Who else are we going to talk about from the draft?
Obvious to people by now.
Now here's the thing though, because LeBron basically put a post up, a couple of hours ago, with an official Lakers jersey that says James Jr. People should be mad at that because that's automatically saying he's making his 15-man roster.
He was, but Rich Paul said that. So if Rich Paul comes out and says we looking for teams that are looking for develop the right spot, it's not really about playing time, but we don't want to. We're not doing a two-way contract. We're not doing. He's already telling you what he wants for his client. So if you were to take him in that second round, they were looking for a contract.
Yeah.
So he is going to get a contract. And he's going to wear number 9. That's what you're talking about. They put
That's
the jersey. They put the jersey up.
Jersey already.
They already knew they was taking him. They knew they had the 55th pick, and Phoenix had 56. Those are the only 2 teams he worked out for.
Yeah.
So again, Bronny could have said, "I'm going overseas for a year." Yet USC was just a pit stop, whether he performed or he didn't perform. They just didn't want to send him away out of sight. Yeah. He went to USC because it was home. Because before the cardiac arrest, he was on mock drafts going at 17, 18, coming out of high school. So everybody knew he was going to go somewhere for a year, whether that be college or a different league, just to be eligible to put his name in the draft. That's just where we are in today's game. Kids are getting drafted off of their potential, not their college production. Because you have to stay in college for a while and fill a need if you're not a high-profile one-and-done kid. And all great college players do not pan out to be NBA players. And I think that Bronny is going to be all right. That's what I think. Just by looking at him, and he's going to get the best of the best. And when I say that, that's nutrition, that's conditioning, that's weights. He's going to get the top of the line, everything. So he's going to have the opportunity to get better. He already looked way different from the way he looked the beginning of his freshman year to now. He's bigger, everything.
That's a fact.
Eating his Wheaties.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I just hate the fact that a lot of our people sat there and said that LeBron was wrong because he did what a lot of people outside of our culture
like
do
that was
for their
dumb.
kids.
I saw that too. I was like, what?
All the time. Yo, I was surprised at the amount of people
he's not supposed to.
that was mad at him for doing that. Oh, he shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have did it. Like the playing field has been level. The playing field has never been level for us as a people. And I'm not racist. I'm pro-black all day. I'm not racist. I got a lot of white friends. But at the end of the day, I definitely see that the playing field has never been level. And at the end of the day, when you have the cachet and the power to make something like that happen, why not do it? Because somebody else outside of your culture would do that for their kids.
Remember the Hollywood college scandal?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All them kids was getting into them top-notch universities with bullshit SAT scores and bad
donations.
grades.
Yep. That's right.
What that say on there? Look at that. Who would it say? Read those.
What, Stephen Jones?
Who's the first guy up top? What's his name?
Jerry Jones, owner, president, general manager.
Who's under him?
Stephen Jones, chief operating
Who's
officer.
under that person?
Charlotte Jones and Jerry Jones.
Who's
Jr.
under that person?
Hey yo, I'm gonna hang up now. I'm gonna catch y'all later.
Family.
Yeah, the whole fucking family.
The whole family.
The whole family.
And that's how they operate. That's right. And they create the lanes for their kids.
You think the person who LeBron James check's name is on? Where you think they got the team from? So when Jenny Buss' name is on there, who you think they got the team? You think she know basketball?
Nope.
Her father left him the team.
Facts.
Think James Dolan, how he get it?
His father left him the team.
Like, come on, we got to stop this bullshit.
Yeah, facts. But everybody just going after LeBron because it's LeBron, and they feel like, oh, because we got to work so hard for everything we get, he shouldn't do what these other people is doing. I don't buy that.
Yeah, that's just black people.
And I lost a lot of respect for a lot of people that I have respect
But you can't be
for.
mad at them, though, because we tend to don't understand something that we've never been a part of. Like a lot of us have never been in a position to benefit from nepotism. So we really don't understand it. We never walked in somebody and said, you know what, Stills, I'm gonna make you the VP of this company.
Or
because
been educated.
You know what I mean? To say, yeah, because we just don't. We not in but so we need more black people in positions to enforce some nepotism.
So they can more people can understand. Right.
And if we all do it and one person do it, and then once I get you on, you do it, next person do it.
That's
People
like
are being
properties.
thriving
You have
positions, but
foreigners who come together, they'll get one property together. They might all share
20
that
deep in the
property.
crib.
They might share for a moment, but each one of them is working on something, and as they develop, they branch off, and then that one buys another, that one buys another, but they still keep it all in the same family.
everybody in here, you've definitely, and the people listening, you've definitely worked somewhere with a person that was your supervisor or manager. You knew you were better at their job than them, but they got that job through nepotism.
That's a whole
That's
fact.
true.
Man.
Facts.
That's life.
Facts. And you
It's
gotta
American
respect
way.
that. You can't be mad at that.
Can't be mad at that. So all y'all out there that got your pennies in a bunch because LeBron James pulled a string for his son to have an opportunity to live out his dream, man, check yourself, man. At the
I'm
end
pulling
of the day,
that string.
if you had that power, you would do the same thing for your kids or your family members, because it don't got nothing to do with just being your child. Your family member, if you really got love for them and you believe in them, you're gonna put them in a position if you had the opportunity to do it.
That made
You
made me
don't do
change my heart, man. I changed now.
Oh,
man.
okay.
Talk about it, Jay.
I changed
okay.
now,
See,
man.
a respectable
Power
way.
to the people, man.
Yeah. Listen, kid,
Let's go.
The playing field has never been level for us. So when we finally got somebody up there that can make some type of decision like that, commend him.
All right, so stop firing them black coaches, LeBron. You know what I mean? Stop firing them black coaches.
He fired black and white now. He was definitely an equal opportunist when it came to that. I ain't gonna sit there and say that he just fired black coaches. He fired everybody. You know what I'm saying? But
Everybody
at the end
that
of the day, man, the bottom line is, man, let that man do what he's doing for his son, man. Stop trying to dim his
hating,
light,
period.
man, because at the end of the day, we sit back and watch billionaires do it every day. You know what I'm saying? And don't say nothing. I'm thinking people will be more outraged that J.J. Redick got the job to coach this team. What made J.J. Redick more qualified than Mark Jackson? But nobody sit there and cry and complain about that. Why is Mark Jackson not even coaching in the NBA right now? Why is he even not getting an opportunity?
Because he's a Christian.
You heard? But nobody is saying anything about that. Nobody's coming after the NBA for.
How you gonna come out of it?
But my point is, it's easier to come at an individual instead of coming at the system.
Because the owners band together. So that Mark thing is going to take an owner or a GM with enough balls who's rogue enough to say, you know what, I'm hiring Mark, because Mark, from what I was told, from what I heard, he upset an organization. And then it's like, them owners, they a band of brothers. You know what I mean? They come and vote on a collective bargaining agreement. They get that. So they in it together. So if it's like, listen, we going to make a pact, nobody better give this motherfucker a job, they gonna, stand
Which
on
makes it even worse.
It
Same as
does.
Colin Kaepernick.
It does make it worse. But again, that's just what it is. We need more coaches and front office people in position of power to bring in, some people. It's the same way that analytics have taken over the front office of all these NBA teams, and the analytic guys are these people that don't look like us, graduating from MIT, that knows numbers. They couldn't tell you if this kid could play dead or not.
He said, play dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on that note, man, we had a great show today, man. Shout out to everybody that checked in. Shout out to Superstar J. Shout out to Jessica Grady. Shout out to Tisha A. Lot. Shout out to Nixon 100, the GM, man. You know what I'm saying? Every week, man, no off season, man. The podcast live on Bars and Hoops Radio, 8 to 10. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And until next week, we are
Peace.
signing off.
We is out of here.
Peace.